Welcome, one and motherfucking all, once again, for a very fucking special edition of Dumpster Talk. Bitch. I'm your host. What?
Is your intro still going on? It's just you had a long pause in your intro. Normally I think of an intro on a show like it's like a roller coaster. It goes,
Right.
I'm out here, we're doing this. But you do like 30 seconds, long pause, think about what you're going to say next.
Well, you were making...
have it all memorized.
You were making motions that looked like you were speaking. And you were having microphone problems.
I'm always doing...
So, those microphone problems made me really think you were probably trying to speak, and I thought we were probably gonna biff this shit. But we're not. It's fucking Dumpster Talk, the fucking premier talk show for all the fucking land, the whole world. Fuck America. Every goddamn country gets Dumpster Talk. Tonight's show is gonna be
there
a
goes
very...
the music. That was a hard stop.
Yeah, it is.
Now only our voices are gonna entertain people. How's that gonna work?
It's been a long time. Matt Mattis, hello. Fucking welcome to the motherfucking program. Tonight, we're gonna have a very special edition of Dumpster Talk. You're in for it. It's a fucking treat, I'll say that much. And lots of topics to cover. Lots of shit. It's been a long time. Happy fucking 40th birthday, fucking Bite Binge.
Oh, that's me, right?
That's you, you
yes,
fucking...
I'm 40.
Yep, you old... How's it feel? Just tell people what it feels like to be 40. Especially if they're like 20. What's your message to the 20-year-olds out there?
To the 20-year-olds, I'd say stop going outside. Just sit down and look outside the window and then ask yourself, why are you out there? Why are you inside? And then turn on the television and then watch a nature show and you say, this is what it's like to be outside. And you stare at that some more. And then every once in a while you look out the window again and say, hey, wonder what's in the real outside. And then forget about that thought. Just listen to David Attenborough talk about antelopes getting eaten by lions.
Wise words. Wise words, Bite Binge.
That's what I recommend.
I'm glad that we've cleared that up for the youth of America and the world, as I said before. It's that international show. So, let's get started already with the frickin' news. Put this... There we go. Our first fucking topic today is about Apple, the company you know and love. And there are several different parts of this Apple web to weave. There's two different fucking topics with Apple. What the fuck just happened? Oh, yeah. It just changed. That was weird with your light.
What?
Bum is intentionally knows as a cum sock who got smacked in Hulk Hogan's face. Who is this? You trying to sub to me, but failing?
Well, it's confusing now because what happened is there's another button I have to press, and I got confused.
You really did start really typing furiously there. I couldn't tell that you weren't like having a second job that you were holding down, and you weren't actually paying attention to doing the program. But anyway, there's twofold Apple.
Wait, hold on. No,
prompts.
I gotta do it now. You got voice to text, right? So it's gonna come in this time.
Yeah, but you didn't subscribe. You have to subscribe to do that.
I did.
No, you didn't. It just came in as a regular message.
Oh, hold on. You know what's wrong? I can't see the check marks anymore because I have like the contrast mode on.
Those check marks are a bitch. Anyway, so Apple has two things going on. First, their Vision Pro has a big fucking quality problem. And the second thing is...
There it
Bum
is.
is internationally known as a cum sock who got smacked in Hulk Hogan's face, which caused the Hulkster to jizz in Bum's MoMA.
There it is. You heard it here twice now from me.
No, you didn't. They didn't get to hear it because you talked over.
You just tricked me into fucking
doing it.
No,
you didn't get to fucking hear it because you just talked over it. It was awesome.
Fucking talk
but
over
you
it.
didn't want the awesomeness to be
over it,
distributed to the world, so you just talked over it because you're so just like didn't
Chat,
like it.
I
You
didn't
didn't like being
fucking talk
insulted.
over it,
You
did
didn't
I?
like the Hulkster
Did I talk over it?
coming all over
Someone,
socks
someone
and
say,
smacking
did I
you in the
talk
face
over it or
with it.
not? Did I talk over his fucking text to speech?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Did
You
I?
talked over. I promise you. I was listening. I promise you 100%. You did not let it finish before you started saying, "Well, there it is."
Matt,
It's still going.
Matt is saying, nah, I did not do
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't.
I'm just imagining it.
I didn't. You're
He's gonna
just
say that
fucking
no matter
on
what.
delay. That's all. You're delayed. That's all. You're just
I was
listening to that
listening.
shit delayed.
You weren't listening to it. I was listening to it
I
live.
was listening to it live. I heard
Oh
that
wait.
text
Oh,
to
I guess
speech.
that's true. There's a delay, right? So
Yeah, you're the delayed ass
think about it
motherfucker.
that way.
Yeah, you're just
Well, from
fucking
my point of
selfish.
view, you interrupted
fucking-
my listening. Okay.
You as the
You
deranged
interrupted my
Twitch
listening
subscriber,
for my
as well as you.
ears.
Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't think
entitled
about the
motherfuckers
whole-
with their subscriptions.
The delay
I
thing.
swear
though,
to
is
God.
you're right.
Swear
would
to
explain
motherfucking
that.
God. Anyway, Apple is going into robotics as well as into the realm of poor quality AI headsets. Because the AI headset, the Vision Pro, is splitting down the middle, left and right, all over the place. Have you heard this, Byte Binge?
Boo Apple.
Hold on, I was trying to pull up the stream on my phone.
Damn! Boot failure with the fucking sub.
Heard about Apple and robots? I thought Tim Cook was a robot.
No, that's a whole nother thing. I'm talking about the Vision Pro. Have you heard about the Vision Pro cracks?
Oh, the Vision Pro. That's where people who wear the goggles and they try to go skiing, and then they see like this slope will give them 1,000 points, and then they ski over the slope with the Vision goggles on, and they die, but they get 1,000 points for doing it.
1,000 points. That's how it works in most games. I hope
That's
you
how
have
it
an extra
works.
life. I hope you do have an extra life. I really do. But anyway, Apple's getting into robotics. Fucking robotics as well. So, first of all, these things are splitting down the front. You know the Vision Pro, the front has the thing that shows your eyes to the people on the outside.
Your eyes!
So that you can kind of look
eyes.
like you have a helmet on instead of it. Well, apparently the lens on the front is cracking down the middle on a lot of these things. Oh, Byte! He's been having problems with Discord crashing. This is going to be an issue, I think. He's going to come back. He's going to come back. But anyway, there's that. And then this is now they're going to the foray of robotics, which makes me wonder, like Stevie Wonder.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, what?
Discord crashed again.
I know.
And now my scene is messed up.
I know. I'm sorry, man.
I should download, I guess, the non-canary version. Apparently the canary version of Discord is completely broken right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So you just talk, and I'm going to download that, which I thought about doing before the show. But
Hey, what you need to do
delay
is
the
be
show.
here in spirit. What I'm going to do is stage bum. Boom! Look at that. See, I'm a pro. So I've got this shit. But you stay on the mic, alright?
I'm there.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Anyway, fucking Apple with their robotic ambition now. What are they going to do? Are they going to make AI robots that will clean our houses? This is the question that I must ask. And if they don't do it, will I do it? Is the question. I want AI robots that clean our houses. I don't care if it's a goddamn nightstand that walks around that just has an arm that goes up and down and that can extend up and down like this and that goes around like a fucking nightstand around your house. As long as it's picking up dishes and putting them in the motherfucking dishwasher, I'm fucking good.
But what if I walk up
computers
and I just
robots
slap
could
the
do
robot
that
in the
shit
face
now.
with my dick?
That robot should, wow, like honestly, that is something special, Byte Binge. That's a special thing. I don't know. That robot
it's
should
gotta have
that,
some sort of use
I
case
think the
for getting
robot
slapped
should
in the face with a dick, right?
look. The robot should be programmed not to pinch humans for any reason, even if someone's waving a dick in their hand.
No, I didn't say waving. I said slapping
Honestly,
the robot. with
I
the
would
dick.
program that
knocking
shit.
it. I want to knock. The
I would
robot
make
off
that
balance.
AI, any AI getting sexually harassed, like that I built, I would just program to shut off, and then they'd have to restart their device. Because that's fucked up.
Hey, let me jump off this call so I can install the regular Discord. Maybe it'll stop crashing. I'll be right back.
Yep, I got you, man. Anyway, so Just imagine though, what would you buy it? Would you buy it? Chat, tell me, would you buy it if there was a thing that looked like a fucking lamp, like with wheels. It's like a Roomba-sized thing, but it's tall as fuck. It's tall, like 6 feet tall. It's 6 feet tall. It's got an arm that comes out of it that can go up and down the 6 feet, and that arm has another thing that can go down and up it like 3 feet. And that arm has a hand that can pick things up. It has a very soft grip that it can use, and it can detect when that grip has been touched and can hold things very carefully. And this thing is to be programmed to clean your home. It's to move your shit around. It's to pick up your fucking kids' shit off the ground and put them away in their toy boxes in the right places and recognize each item as an object in your home, like a computer does. This is new shit that's coming. It really is. And we can't ignore the fucking implications of this, which is me not having to do work. You have to understand. What do you think about it, Byte?
Think about AI and robots?
About AI and robots cleaning your house specifically, and about my prototype that I talked about. And would you have that in your house? Would you allow a robot that was constantly learning how to do better to rearrange the things in your house and put stuff away for you?
No.
No. Okay, why not?
Because what are the odds it's going to do it in a way that I prefer it to?
Very high, because you can tell it to do whatever you want and it would listen to you.
What about when it fails?
When it fails, then you just tell it to do it better, and it learns. That's the idea. If it really fails, then it's a quality problem, much like the Vision Pro has, with a big slash down the front lens. Do you think Apple's going to succeed? Do you think they're going to make a house cleaning robot?
No. Just like Elon Musk is going to have a self-driving car in, the next year or so.
He kind of does have a self-driving car, dude.
Yeah, they had to even change it though from full self-driving under supervision.
Yeah, because of the law. That's not his fault, dude.
Yeah, but now it's like, okay, so now I don't get to have full self-driving? Because now it's like, oh, feature...
Are you wanting your money back? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I want my money back. Give me my money back.
You bitch. Oh, he fucking crashed again. He crashed like a motherfucking bitch. God damn. It's a rough episode today, but we're gonna fucking slosh ahead. I really hope he can recover somehow. He's back. He's back. We've got him back.
Discord Canary is crashing, but I'm just going to let it keep crashing over and over, apparently.
Sorry about that shit. So, Neuralink now has had a successful interaction with a quadriplegic patient, and that fucking patient, one of the first things they did was play motherfucking video games.
Yeah, of course.
It's fucking sick. It's one of the coolest.
Yeah, but you know what he was playing?
What?
Civilization.
It's true. What a beautiful game to play. It's a mouse game. And he was moving it with his mind. He said it felt like it was telepathy. It's amazing.
You think he played as Abraham Lincoln?
You know, I don't know what he would have played as.
Because you could be Abraham Lincoln in that game, I think, right? Don't you get to choose? Like,
I don't think you can, but it's probably George Washington or something like that. I don't think it's Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln's too middle of America's history. And the Americas come very late in civilization anyway. I think it's Washington.
I thought I remember playing it and I got to be Lincoln once, but I could be wrong.
You might have got... Shit.
Don't worry. I'll help you out. You're coughing. Just think about all the times you vomited before and then let that help you out, just releasing this one additional time. And then when you're done, it's funny when you do this zoom in. Oh,
My God. What the fuck is happening? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, it brings up the point
good timing.
of what the fuck would happen.
I'm back.
Blah.
Discord
This
has
is
bestowed upon me another few minutes of use before ejecting me again.
beautiful. Anyway, would you, if you could, allow Elon Musk to, for free, you don't have to pay for it yet, for free, install Neuralink into you
No,
so that you could then move a mouse with your mind like it was telepathic?
no,
Why not?
I don't want to have something implanted in my brain.
Even if it
You
gives
think
you
with all the
telepathic
other
powers?
insecurities I would have against the government and NSA and other things, I would elect to have a mechanism implanted in my brain so that they could steal all my ideas and then make me think that the moon landing was real or that vaccines are great? No, I don't want to have that in there.
Can
They'll
you show
make, then
your
all of a
image again?
sudden, what?
Can you send your camera?
Oh, is it not being sent?
Yep.
Okay. Doop doop boop boop.
I apologize for my
no, it is
fucking spasm earlier. There we go.
I like
Now we're
how
right back.
I was
Right the
there
fucking
supposed
back.
to like fill the void of you vomiting, but Discord once again crashed. And it's funny, I tried to switch to the other Discord and I found out, which I think I found out before, where it doesn't work on my computer, and I don't remember why. It's never been an issue really until tonight.
Well, I can't
Meaning
believe
I
the
might
advances that we have here. And if you're old, what would you do if you were 90 and you had the chance to do it? Now you're old.
do I get to set things on fire with my mind? When do we get that
Perhaps if you
technology?
pay enough. You have to pay now when you're old. You don't get to be one of the trial people. You just get to, you have to pay. Would you pay for it?
I don't know. I mean, if I get to set things on fire with my brain,
What
or
if you get to control your dreams in your sleep?
well, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of a dream of being random and all that shit. Just a bunch of hodgepodge of things going on that your brain's interpreting. Now you start to control them. Who knows what kind of chaos I would cause?
Chaos, for sure. Dream chaos. You don't want that.
Dream chaos. That's what you do want, actually,
Why?
because the dream state is a chaos state, isn't it? I mean,
I guess it would be. It would be a chaos state. It's chaos unfolding into
trying to control it
a
is
lack of
probably
chaos.
going to mess things up for you. Then your mind can't like
I don't know. I would
process
fucking. I would.
insecurities and bad things and
Well, I mean, you could process
negative emotions. You're
insecurities pretty
forcing
well
it
with the
to
fucking
just
Hummer.
project whatever you want in front of you.
I'm just
Crashed again, didn't
saying.
I?
There's some.
I'm about to crash. I could tell when it freezes.
No, no. Oh no. Son of a bitch. He's about to leave. He's still sitting
It's
there
it's
grinning.
fine.
His shitty ass grin there, though. You
It's
never
fine.
know.
I'll wait for it. Once it freezes, it's probably about to crash, but it's fine. I won't say anything next time it happens. And maybe it'll stay frozen. It won't
Should
crash
I
this
stop
time.
streaming it to you? Maybe that'll help.
Maybe. Probably should.
All right, we're
I
gonna.
mean, it might not stop this crash, but let's keep that going for the next one. But right now, oh yeah, but right now I'm still here.
Yeah, you are. Anyway, like I said, what if you could play video games during your dreams? What if you could be video game characters in your dreams? Like
Dream
what?
is already a video game. Why would you need to play a video game in your dream?
Because it would be better than regular VR. Because you would really be feeling like you were Mega Man doing all that stuff. Because your own imagination would make it happen. It would be under the guidance of
Yeah,
Neuralink.
but again, you're messing with something that we don't understand how it contributes to your well-being,
We
which
don't
is dream.
understand yet. Oh, just like you don't understand Discord yet. What the fuck is up? What is up? ILU75P33D. Motherfucking representing up in chat. It's good to fucking see you. It's good to see you. You bitch. Now, we are just talking about Neuralink here and the motherfucking state of Bytebinge is coming back. He's having trouble with Discord today. It's very sad for him. I think he has a computer virus. Like, no cap. But anyway, sucks to be Byte. The show must go on. I hope his voice will come through.
I am here.
Hey, there he is. Can you
Maybe
send
now
your
that you're
image
not
again?
streaming to me.
Image?
Oh, okay.
So, let's move on to the next topic. Obviously, we've covered Neuralink enough. If we could even get you back. The next topic is fucking Mario Maker.
See, if I had Neuralink, I could prevent this kind of thing from happening. I could just communicate to the streaming audience with my brain, and I don't even have to do any of this with the camera. I just literally like link with people mentally, telepathically, and that's how the show was executed.
By company stuff, what do you mean, Matt Mattis? Are you talking about Remotey? I am not part of the Remotey company anymore, if that is what you are referring to. But if you're not talking about that, then all things related to companies are doing very well.
Bum number one LLC. How's that one doing?
Bum number one. I'm glad they didn't report on my actual like income stream stuff. Like, that's not good to do. So it was a good deal that that wasn't done. But yes, I definitely did do that remotey thing, and then it did not pan out. So anyway, let's go on to the topic at hand though. Not fucking remotey. The um, Mario Maker. Mario Maker 1 is going to shut down.
No,
Yes, it
my
is.
beautiful levels.
I know, me too. It's going to be gone. They're going to be gone on the 8th of March. No, April.
Are they going to save my
April.
levels
April
in the
8th.
Nintendo Vault?
Which is what? Is that today? Is that now? Nope, it's not yet. It's not now. We got 2 days left to play your Wii U. You can get your Wii U out and you can play Mario Maker 3 or 2. 1. 1.
How many days?
1. Huh? 2 days left. So download anybody's levels you want to download. You ain't getting them after this.
Are you going to download mine?
I think I already have, but I should probably fire my Wii U up one more time, given the circumstance. It's one of those things. But I wanted to talk about Team 0%. Have you heard of them?
No.
Okay, Team 0%, which is led by a guy named Thab. Have you heard of Thab? Or the
Never heard of him.
Beast? Okay, he is a very high skill level Super Mario Brothers player who plays Mario Maker at a son of a bitch professional level. So, goddamn, poor Bite. So, anyway, I think the show must go on. So, Thab, or the Beast, is really, really good at Mario Maker 2. And Mario Maker 2 has a community of people who have been trying for a long fucking time to take and complete every single level in Mario Maker 1. And they're going through each level one by one and getting them done. And they even completed some task created levels. I think we got Byte Binge back. Byte,
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
here.
back? Fantastic.
Yeah, I tried to disable the microphone through a voice mod. Maybe that'll help. Who knows? No idea.
I hope there will be some kind of homebrew server. We'll deal with that stuff, Marlon, when we cross that bridge. We have 2 days left of Nintendo still serving us. Proxies and things like that can be done later. We'll figure it all out. So don't
Well,
don't
they should create a new user-owned Mario Maker 1 network.
I
We should
agree,
get
and I'll
some of those
talk about
homebrew
that later today.
communities on there.
We're definitely got we making your own network is the way. That is how you do it. And someone will do it and then someone will get sued. But we'll see how long it takes to do all of that stuff.
When are they going to shut down the store for Wii U?
The Wii U store? The Wii U stores are going to shut down on the 8th. It's the same day. So if you don't have anything bought in Wii U that you really wanted to buy, do it now.
So my physical copies on the Wii U are now important, right?
Yeah, a-holes they are sometimes, though, Matt. Sometimes Nintendo just does not do what they need to do. But regardless, this Team 0%. You heard of them, BYTE?
That sounds like they don't do much. I don't know who they are.
Team 0% is a group of people who want to clear every single level in Mario Maker 1. And they did it. They even did it for some TAS levels. Do you know what TAS is?
No.
TAS is a tool-assisted speedrun. It's a speedrun done by a controller that is programmed like a robot with inputs instead of a human being.
Did Steve Jobs invent it?
Well, Steve Jobs invented things like that, but no, he didn't. No.
What about Tim Cook? Does he have something on the burner with AI-assisted video game playthroughs?
You
Maybe
know,
he's going to
probably.
invent
I
something.
mean,
He'll
there's
put it out
probably
there.
an AI, yes. I don't know about the rest.
Maybe it could be in the Apple Store. You download it and it plays your games for you.
It plays your games. You get an AI to play your game, and then you can watch it like so.
You
You
know
have your
that's
own
what people
Twitch
are going to
stream.
do. Instead of going on YouTube and watching people play video games, they'll
They're
just have
gonna
an
get
AI
AI to
play
play
it
it
for them.
for them. Yeah, of course.
And then you could even have an AI version of Markiplier commenting on it
So,
on your unique playthrough.
so do you know when the last level in Mario Maker 2 was cleared?
Yesterday.
Yep, you're correct. Do you know what the level name was?
Shit monkey.
Nope, it was trimming the herbs. And I think we should. Oh, shit, monkey. I think we should watch that now. I'm gonna change the perspective here to try to make this less crappy. There we go. Oh, it's even worse. Bite binge being all wrong in here. I should just remove him. There we go. All right, he's gone. All right, what I'm gonna do now.
What? I guess I got another 5 minutes of Discord usage.
Yep, keep it going. I'm sorry. What I'm gonna do now, guys, just hang tight a second. I'm gonna show the actual level, trimming the herbs. So just stand by for a moment. I'm going to get this thing full screened and ready to roll for you. And you're going to be able to see this. Hold on, let me fix Bite. It's worth it. You never know when he might not disappear. There we go. He's in here. Alright, you ready for this, Bite? This is trimming
What
the
is it?
herbs. This is the last Mario Maker 1 level ever. It's beat. It was a task level. You ready to see this?
Okay.
All this is true. Yep, Insomniacs did this. I watched him while he was trying for weeks to do this. Sometimes I would have him in the background while I was working for hours. while he was attempting to do this level. It's so difficult. And it is the last level in Mario Maker 1. Sent off with them all because they wouldn't allow us to upload them anymore a long time ago. But now service is ending completely for Mario Maker 1. It's very sad.
Is that because you're losing all that content you created? I mean, it's not like you're playing it.
Yeah, of course, you lose the content you created, and yes, I actually have played it. So incorrect.
Well, you can play it locally, right? Your own content.
You can play your own content locally, yes.
Mario looks pretty messed up in that picture.
Yes, he does. Anyway, so that's the fucking level that got defeated, and that shit took fucking weeks. It had frame perfect bomb drops on those fucking plants. And this dude fucking kept at it week after week thinking the goddamn thing was real and that fucking uh Ahoyo fucking legitimately uploaded, but Ahoyo had a fucking experimental task for the Wii U in 2017. It's crazy. It's a crazy story with a whole crazy like history, and it really was the last level, and now it's over. Like there's nothing undefeated. It's wild. And Mario Maker 2's history has yet to be written in the regards of when that's going to end. But Team 0% continues to fucking go at Mario Maker 2 as well. What are your thoughts about this community? Do you care about Mario Maker at all?
I mean, not really. I used to play it. But I don't play it anymore. So I don't care that much.
Man, you're missing
But
out.
I mean, I just don't like. I mean, I care about the preservation of game content. I mean, so I don't know what
Yeah, there we
the
go. So where's your position on that? Do you think that now that Nintendo has defaulted on their responsibility to maintain servers that we should have the right to prop up our own in the same functionality from a legal
of course. I
standpoint?
mean, do you think they would stop people from doing that once their servers are down? I can't imagine they would.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that they would try, but I hope not. I would think that that would be very embarrassing. It would be a bad look, right? Don't you think? I wouldn't if I
Well,
had my legal
especially if you
department.
can't provide that service yourself.
Like
Why
it's
would
like
you stop people?
why would you sue someone for doing that when you stop the service? It's like that's really shitty. That's at the lowest of the low thing you could do. So I think you're probably safe just from a PR standpoint that would be butchering their own PR if they decided to go with that.
I mean, you never know, but with corporations and their behavior, but I would assume they wouldn't.
Man, that does suck about your Japan trip fucking being canceled. You could always reschedule. 1,200 is the price right now. I'm going in June. So if you're in Japan in June, come fucking say hello to my ass. But I'll be in Hirakata. But
If I was keeping up this issue happening
god
on
damn fucking
myself,
bite binge. Put your image back.
well,
Put your image back.
well, maybe if I don't do that, it won't crash. What?
Yeah, they will. The terms of service, honestly, I mean, I remember when I bought Magic the Gathering Tactics fucking booster packs and then they discontinued the game completely. They wouldn't even fucking allow us to play it. That was fucking lame. So that shit happened, and it's happened before. Other thing that was Sony doing that. Well, I'm going to Hirakata in June. It's I think from like the 6th until like the 17th or something like that. It's some span of like 12 days. Like, depending on what time zone you are, you can measure 12 days very differently in international
Anyway, let me try to
travel.
just do the call it up
So we'll
again.
be going there then.
But
And if you are around, I would fucking meet up and fucking have a drink with you, obviously. But if you're not around, then that wouldn't be the thing. But that's when I'm going. I know you just fucking got fucked out of your trip, which sucks. And like, but you can always like it sucks. I don't know what happened with the tickets and the fucking refundability or any of that shit. The Aussie dude's out the money. I don't know about you, but fucking lame. It's still fucking 4 days away as well. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's a bunch of shit. But regardless, fucking let me know if your fucking ass is in that situation. So our next topic, believe you me, our next topic, aside from Byte just not being able to put his image back, here it comes. It's coming back.
well,
Welcome
no,
back to the program.
I've been on, but I mean I can't even turn on the camera right now. So let's just go without it.
Alrighty.
I'll just be an empty desk.
I will be goddamned. All right. Well, our next topic is spurgling. That's right. Have you heard of this?
That's where you gurgle some worms,
It's close. It's close.
because that's what
Kind
you have
of.
on the screen. So
Well, it is. It's what I have on the screen, but it's actually not. It's actually when a person steals sperm from someone else and uses it to
and
impregnate
then gurgle it.
themselves. Yes, they burgle it. Yeah, that's why it's spurgling.
No, and then
Yes.
gurgle it.
They don't gurgle it. That's gurgling, not spurgling.
Sounds like it could be both.
Spurgling is when you burgle sperm. It's when you take sperm and you fucking shove it up your cooch and give yourself a fucking pregnancy. It's a situation.
What would be the motivation for that?
And right now, there's not very much legal recourse that men can take in that situation if it happens to them. And the main reason why that is there's always people that say, well, you're the one that chose to have sex. So I mean, you spermed all over them. How could they get your sperm without like this and that? And it has to be called rape in order for you to get any legal justice, as far as that's concerned, from what I
Like, give us
understand.
a scenario where someone's burgling the sperm.
There are
Like, how does this
scenarios.
happen?
Oh, it happens. It happens. It certainly happens.
Okay, how does it happen?
It happens when people poke holes in their condoms with their boyfriend or girlfriend to try to get themselves pregnant when the other person doesn't want to have kids. It happens when people like just get on Tinder and do the same thing, and then they try to do the same thing. They'll poke holes in the protection, or they'll like get the protection after it's been thrown into the trash can and like siphon off the sperm out of the condom, just squeeze it out while they're showering or whatever the
Well, it's
fuck.
the sperm industry's fault for having that sperm be so expensive from the
It
sperm
is a
bank.
sperm bank is an expensive motherfucker. That's why. Yep, it's supply and demand, Bite You figured it out. You figured out the fucking solution to spurgling and its legal conundrum. All of it. Just fucking reduce the price of sperm at the sperm bank. Let them have it for fucking 10 cent on the dollar, right? That's what you're saying.
I gotta get another drink.
Yes, I think you can relax now that you can at least talk. I need another drink too. I'm gonna do that. But these sperm, well, they're not making me thirsty, but I still want to drink. That's fucking nasty if I would have fucking said that shit. Well, I didn't do it. See, it's absolutely fucking cancerous. It's, episode's technical problems have been. The show must go on. Ah. Delicious. Alright, so anyway, the issue really is that there's no fucking way that any of us can really fucking protect ourselves except for being totally abstinent, which is like obviously the legal defense right now for the people doing this is that they did it willingly. They legally had sex with these people. It's consensual sex. And theft I'm sorry, your dick is not intellectual, and your dick's sperm is not intellectual property. It is the least intellectual property a man has. There is a lot of property. I mean, my finger is my property. My motherfucking toe is my property. My nose is my property. But I'll tell you what, fucking, like, my nose is far more my intellectual property than my motherfucking dick is, or my sperm. Now, it is DNA, though. It is an encoded fucking... It's an encoded fucking version of yourself. So there is that. And that's what happens. What happens is these people they can't prove it. They can't do all kinds of things. Because again, it's all about was there rape? Because it has to be rape in order for it to be court enforceable. But these psychopaths fucking steal these people's sperm. And the thing is, you could do that without someone even having sex with you or being consenting, in which case they have to call it rape. So say some fucking crazy ass fucking sister or whatever and brother situation is going on. And this brother is just jerking off like dudes do and like leaves his fucking wad of shit and doesn't clean up after himself. Or even if he does, he throws it in the trash. And his sister goes in there and fucking does that shit. Alright? So then, first of all, it's going to be her word against his. First off, and then second off,
I'm back.
like even so, like is it a rape? Was that a rape? Is that rape?
Yes. Yes.
You think
I
that's
didn't
rape?
hear much. I don't
Okay,
know.
you didn't hear it. I'm saying like if a sister and brother situation is happening, all right, so it's a bad thing already, and the sister steals the brother's sperm after he jacks off into some Kleenex and doesn't clean it up, or does clean it up, or whatever. She just like steals it, and has his baby, and then now he's the father of this thing. He never consented to have sex ever with this person. Is
This
that rape?
happened?
Is it rape? No, I'm saying from a legal standpoint, rape is the only way that you can prosecute a person who spurgles from you. It's the only way, like that I'm aware of. This is a real topic. Like it's a thing. Spurgling's a thing.
It just depends on what your definition of rape is.
Well, anyway, it's complicated. Let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah,
So,
my camera's on. Maybe it'll work this time. I
fucking
tried
Jake
something.
Paul and Mike Tyson are gonna fucking box it out. They are gonna fucking fight. Are you excited? Are you excited about
I
the
am.
motherfucking Jake
Watching
Paul?
some Mike Tyson fights on YouTube.
It's on Netflix actually. It's gonna be on Netflix.
I know, but you can watch some of his fights on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean Jake Paul's or Mike Tyson?
No, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, you
Who would want
can.
to watch Jake Paul fight? Who cares about him?
I totally agree.
All I know is he's some guy who said NFTs are great, and they're not. So
Yeah.
that's all I know about him. Hey, look, I'm back.
You are.
I tried turning off hardware acceleration in Discord.
That may have helped. It seems like it
I
changed your
googled it.
camera
That's what
as
the
well.
Google. Nope, it's gonna crash.
You think so?
Yeah, because it takes it a while, but for whatever reason, when it freezes, Discord freezes on my screen, and then it takes a while to crash for some reason, like 2 minutes. So I guess maybe the camera's involved. Maybe
So
if I
are
don't
you
do the camera-
fucking hyped for this fight or what?
No, I wanted to see Elon Musk versus Zuckerberg, but we didn't get that one. Now it's supposed to settle for this? No.
All right,
No way.
Skidoo, it's great to see you, mother. Like, thank you for everything. Just to fucking, whatever.
Just a fucking.
Anyway, the
Cheers
point
to
is,
fucking.
Jake Paul
Cheers
is
to
not
fucking.
Logan Paul. Okay, so Logan Paul's the guy that got exiled from Japan. I'm pretty sure, not Jake Paul. They are brothers, I believe, but come
What
on,
about
one
Paul
one
Revere?
man's
What
crime
did he
is not
do?
another man's crime. All right, they're different people. Yeah, his brother's
I
a
feel like
fucking
I'm more of
dickhole.
a Paul
He
Rubin
really, his
guy
brothers
than-
are. I don't like either one of them, but his brother's a fucking dickhole. All right, his brother's a big fucking dickhole, and he boxes too, so that makes it doubly shitty. I don't know why it is. God, that is some fucking scary shit. I would not want to fight that motherfucker. Jesus. I mean, good lord. Have a look at this shit. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it because Byte Binge is still fucking crashing its ass off. There it is. Look at that. That's fucking crazy. I wouldn't want to fight that guy. I'd be a motherfucking
Tyson?
retard
That
to do
someone
that.
just photoshopped that.
I can't believe. What, you think that someone photoshopped his muscles? It's not testosterone? That's what you think?
Are you talking about this guy on the right that is obviously photoshopped? I mean, what are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about Mike fucking Tyson, the master.
Yeah, but he's got like a. He looks like his brow is like drooping down, like it's
the
melting down his
master of
face.
ceremonies. He is an ear muncher. He
I'm
even
not gonna
has
try- I'm not
fucking.
gonna try-
He
just-
even
yeah,
has
just leave my
marijuana
video.
edibles that he has for sale. That
It looks
are,
like he's turning
they're
into
in
the Dark
shape
Man
of
on the left
ears.
side.
They're literally in the shape of ears, and you can eat them and get high off of them. And that's how
I
he
mean, as long
markets
as
them.
Evander Holyfield gets a cut,
And those ears have a bite. I don't think he does. I don't think Holyfield gets a cut of the edible business that Mike Tyson has.
he should. That's part of. He should get sued if he's not. He's selling my ear as an edible.
It's good stuff.
But is he like turning into the Dark Man on the left side of the screen there, where his like face is melted and becomes like a supervillain or something?
He's a sponsor, man. He even sent me some of his ears I just ate. It's got enough. I should be high
Did
as
you get
hell.
to talk to him?
In an hour or so, I should be high as hell from eating his ears.
Did you talk to him?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What'd he say?
he's a cool guy. He said, "Hey, have some of these THC edibles."
Did he get you to sign a contract about being a sponsor?
No,
Are you sure you're not like his sponsor for AA?
he didn't give me fuck. No. I mean, he's very proud of his
I mean,
sobriety, but that's not.
maybe he gave you his number. He's like, if I ever want to call you because I want to do drugs, like inject heroin in my veins, I'll give you a
I
call.
ain't gonna fucking do drugs with anybody, especially Mike fucking motherfucking Tyson.
No, he's got to call you when he feels like it. That's what being his sponsor is about.
Being his sponsor is about betting on him on fucking illegal sports betting fucking
no,
platforms.
it's about
You're not
he
even
wants to
knowing
do
what things
drugs, so he calls you
Who
because
do you
you're his
think's gonna
sponsor.
win the fight? Who do you think is gonna win the motherfucking fight?
Mike Tyson,
Okay. Why?
because Jake Paul is a bad person. I guess they're both bad people. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
yeah,
at what
right.
point-
Like, really, like that's a tough fucking
Okay.
stone to throw.
Well, what I would say is Mike Tyson. I mean, first off, I don't know how hard they're going to go. That's the other thing. But Mike Tyson is an all or nothing type fighter, meaning he is not really a boxer. He doesn't dance around. I mean, he just comes up and starts ducking around your body and uppercutting and shit and
No,
left
he will
hooking you.
fuck you up. He will.
So the
fuck
idea
you
that-
up. The idea
he
that
could
this
do a
kid can do
sparring
it, I
match.
don't think this kid can do it either. I don't think so. Even though he's fucking old.
Because what are you going to
He
do?
has
Mike Tyson comes
tattoos
up.
all over
Yeah,
himself.
If you see Mike Tyson's fight style, he comes up to you as you're punching. He just ducks a lot and like ducks his own head. And as you're like trying to punch down at him because you're taller than him, he's like uppercutting and left hooking you. And you're like, and you can't stop him. And you're like trying to like grab over on top of his head because you're tired of getting punched. and he'll let you like bring your arms down on top of it, and he just like comes up with an uppercut through your chest, and he also headbutts people intentionally. He's won fights through headbutting people, and they didn't notice it at the time, and they're like, "Oh, well, I guess he won." The other guy's like, "I gotta stop the fight." And like, what's going on with this guy? And like he had like a concussion and shit. And we found out later, like, it was a head-to-head concussion, like. And you can see if you watch it in slow mo, Mike Tyson intentionally hits him in the head, but he does it in such a way where it's very difficult to see that he did it. Very difficult to see that he did it. But the guy was like seriously injured. So this is the type of fighter we're talking about. So I don't think you're going to get that Mike Tyson, but I don't know.
Well, the thing is, didn't Mike Tyson introduce Jake Paul to boxing?
I don't know anything about that.
I think he did. I think he's his student.
I don't know. You tell me. I haven't heard that.
I'm telling you that he is his student. He's a protege of his. He got him into boxing. Anyway, let's move right along. A Fox News article recently cited a study that shows that dogs are able to recognize their favorite toys by name.
Is that supposed to be a dog on the right?
I don't know what that is on the right.
It looks like an abomination of nature.
Yeah, it sure does. That is a fucking piece of work if I've ever seen one.
And all the text is just like jangled up.
It's Fox. It's Fox News. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Fox News just recently fucking released this study saying that dogs are able to recognize their toys by name. And so this is Fox News, again, the conservative outlet that is primarily targeting conservative audiences that would tend to be conservative. And that sounds like the most liberal study that I've ever heard in my life of someone trying to figure out whether or not dogs can recognize motherfucking objects by name. Anybody on a motherfucking face of the earth knows.
But they know what?
They know that fucking dogs know things by name. You can say, go get the tennis ball, and it'll go get it. They're fucking dogs. Right?
This counts as news?
Exactly. It doesn't count as news, but some people paid money to study this, to discover this as a discovery, and then Fox News cited it as a discovery. I'm dead serious.
I don't know why you chose these weird images of mashed together like collages of Photoshop's gone awry. It's like you took like the dumpster bin of like a Photoshop class and then you present them as like content on your stream, and I don't quite understand why you're doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm presenting stories that are factual, and I'm presenting like visuals that are appropriately themed with those stories. I don't get what you're talking about.
Are you sure you weren't on acid when you selected these images and they look normal to you at the time?
Well, I mean,
like you didn't notice that like your hand, you know, when you pass from left to right is just like strobing.
my hand
Existing
is
at 20 times points, 20 points of time and space all at once.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm in the wrong mindset. Maybe I need to appreciate everything around myself. See the dogs.
What the?
The dogs from Fox News. They're understanding.
What are you saying about the anchors at this network? Apparently they're dog people?
There's a dog wearing clothes. Basically, there's more to dogs than we ever thought, I think.
I guess I also don't understand why you have a bunch of gibberish. Did you write this?
No, that's Russian, man.
Pretty sure it's not.
I didn't write this.
It looks like
Russian. It's just Russian.
It looks like, you know,
Russian
when
media.
you have a CAPTCHA thing on your computer, it's trying to get you to like type in what letters you see on the screen, and they look all weird stacked up. That's what this looks like.
Yeah, it sure the fuck does. My God. I'm drinking Shiner Bock. Cheers. Fucking raise that
Cheers.
fucking glass. And
They'll have to
fucking
assume I'm
nourish
doing the
yourself in
same.
the milk. Look at that milk flying up onto this fucking dog's shirt. It's just fucking lapping up onto him. God damn, Fox News has really outdone themselves this time. It's unbelievable the study they did. They've really fucking they've tracked ground here. They really did. Fox got it right. They really did. They they know what's up.
Why do you have unfollow on the screen? Oh, it's gone.
Unfollow. Don't fucking unfollow me, you fucking rat bastard. Although you already paid me, so you can do whatever you want. It'll fuck your subscription up. Be careful.
I didn't pay you. Jeff Bezos did.
Yeah, you're right, but still, it'll fuck your subscription
Although
up.
I am paying Jeff Bezos for Amazon Prime,
You
which is
don't
why
want
I'm
to
able
have
to do it.
fucking ads when you're trying to fucking figure out whether or not your frame rate is actually
Speaking
fucked up or
of
not.
Amazon, have you heard that Amazon Prime Video now has ads unless you pay an additional amount of money for ad-free experience?
Wow, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, they keep taking away, though. They used to do that with Twitch. They used to have ad-free Twitch if you were on Prime. Now they don't do that. They keep taking away. That's what Amazon will keep doing. They've got us by the balls. Right by the balls. That's where they've got us.
But I could order some balls from Amazon and get them right back, right?
I know, you could just be like, bam, you'd have those balls. You
Within
can
one
remarket them
business
in an
day.
Amazon store and raise the price. Artificially deflate the supply and demand of balls. You can do all of that. You can go to Tate University and learn how to fucking drop ship. Anyway, our next topic is fucking DJT. Donald J. Trump. The stock Digital Media Corp has merged with Trump Media to form DJT, the ticker name. And they have gone all the way up to $70 a share before going back down to a more extreme still valuation of 49 cents a share. What do you think about this, Bite Binge?
I've never been on Truth Social. I don't know anything about it. But I'm assuming it's overinflated value. I don't know what if like foreign interests like Saudi Arabia are buying into it in case they have he becomes president and they own like 10% of his company.
Well,
That
those
might get them some
Digital World
influence.
Acquisition Corp stockholders, they got their stock converted. And then
Into
this
what?
shit fucking to DJT. To DJT, to Donald J. Trump stock. And then that shit fucking skyrocketed right out the fucking gate. But then it went back down to a still skyrocketed from a previous point level.
A lot of money, right?
Oh wait,
What's happening?
I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, let me answer this. Hello?
Hello, it's me,
Hey.
Donald Trump.
Oh hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm now a billionaire again. Looking forward to it.
I'm so fucking
Spending my
glad.
billions of dollars. Did you want me?
Yeah, is it because of your stock going up? It went up like a motherfucker. Like I'm happy for you, man. Like
It turns
fucking
out if you have a lot of stock,
hodl.
you can have a lot of money.
You can.
Stock
But
equals money is when you ring the register. You ring the register. There used to be a man on television who would say ring the register, and he used to yell at people all the time. I think his name was Jim Cramer. You might know him. He's a bald man. He had no hair in his head, but he would tell you which stock to buy. And I think he told a lot of people to buy my stock because it's a great stock. I think it's TJM or something like
that's
that.
DJT. It's your initials, sir. Come on, Mr. President. Are you starting to you sound like Biden, man. What are you talking about?
I don't think so. I think you got it wrong. Yeah, I said it was TJT all the time.
All the time.
ET.
ET phone
T-
home. Mr. Trump, we have you back. Are you back?
You know, there used to be.
You were just talking
Hello?
on Truth Social. Yes, Trump, come back. Mr. President, I need
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Then what are you talking about?
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about
Come
Donald
back to
J.
what?
Trump, DJT.
So DJT used to be one of the hot DJs at the club I went to. I used to go to Studio 54 over in LA. And then they would have I would do cocaine off of people's butts. But that's how the story started, and then I became president, and then I did Truth Media Mogul, which delivers the greatest, most truthful news to the American public, like the fact that the election was stolen with all those machines from Dominion. I think they named themselves Dominion because they're evil. Because if you think about it, any kind of movie or book you read where someone is the Dominion, they're probably evil.
Yeah, Dominion.
No one names
sounds
themselves
Dominion
if they're good guys.
No, Dominion doesn't sound like a good guy name I would give myself. I don't think
exactly.
I don't think the good guys should pick that one.
That's the evidence you need to know that Dominion was involved in changing all the votes from Joe, who am I, Biden, from me to him. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
And then Mike Lindell tried to tell everyone about it, but then they said, no, we're not going to listen. And you know what?
That guy,
anymore.
He's a fat pillow salesman, though, guy. I mean, come on. Like, Mike Lindell? Come on. Really?
Mike Lindell's a great guy. He did everything I ever asked him to, which is why his life's going so well right now.
Really? Mike Lindell is going so well. Like, I thought he was begging for money. I thought he was getting sued.
He's not doing heroin anymore. I'm pretty sure he stopped doing that.
He was doing heroin? What the hell? I didn't even know about that. Oh, okay. Well, wow. You run with a dramatic crowd. He'll tell you all about it.
You could Google it if you Google
I don't have any...
Mike Lindell does heroin. I mean, he does do heroin. I mean, or at least he did.
My God,
I think he stopped.
What a fucking
It's hard to make pillows when you're high on heroin all the time, which is something I learned the hard way.
What a freak of nature, dude. What a freak of nature. I don't know. Trump, man, I'm glad I've got a friend like you. I really do.
I love you too, my man.
I know you don't do heroin. I know you don't do heroin. It's important to me.
Oh, no, I don't. It's hard to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning when you're high on heroin.
That's what I always say about friends who do heroin. It's like, you have friends who do heroin. That's fine.
But I wanted to give you a present. So you have the platform Robinhood, right?
If you do heroin, I'll piss on your grave.
So you have the platform Robinhood, don't you? Do you not?
I don't.
What do you use? E-Trade? What do you do?
I use E-Trade. E-Trade's how I trade my Trump stock. That's how I
hold on.
DJT through the ether. That's
I'm going to log into my E-Trade. I'm logging into my E-Trade account right now. Donald J. Trump@gmail.com. That's my login.
How are we doing
password,
today?
I don't want to say that out loud because then you would
take a look at the graph. Bring the graph. Let's see it. What are you doing? How's the stock?
I can't show you, but I pay a lot of money for my my trading platform, and I use tools, AI tools that tell me what to buy, and whatever Nancy Pelosi is buying, guess what I'm doing? I'm buying it a lot. Anything Nancy Pelosi's buying, I'm gonna buy up tons of it because she's a crooked Hillary. That Nancy Pelosi is a crooked Hillary.
You have a bot set to follow her trading patterns?
Of course, because she's crooked.
Fantastic. Yeah, make sure you have the computer do the work. That's
why not capitalize off it? Why not make a buck or two off of crooked Hillary, also known as Nancy Pelosi? You could look up her net worth and how much money she's made trading online as the Speaker of the House. It's lots of money. She's really good at investing. Happens to buy lots of companies, that she has a hand in. That some regulations come down the pipeline and then she buys in. But I digress. I'm gonna send you some DJT stock. Bum number 1.
Oh hell yes! How many shares are you gonna hook me up?
Hold on. I'm gonna type in my order. I'm gonna gift bum number 1. DJT times 1,000.
By
Sin, there you go. You got it, buddy.
Thousand. Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm gonna hodl. I'm hodling. I'm keeping that until well past the time where you can withdraw your own shares. Well past the time. You got my fucking word. I'm 100% holding on. Holding on the whole way. You won't rug pull us, right?
I've got diamond hands.
Diamond hands, motherfucker. Diamond fucking
Hey, Trump
hands.
has diamond hands.
This is how we fucking
I'm gonna
roll.
keep it that way for a little bit longer until I have to pay this $400 million thing.
Yeah, those
in New York.
motherfucking
I'm
Democrats.
gonna let go of a few diamond
What
fingers.
are we gonna fucking do? These fucking Democrats
diamond finger to
fucking you over from every left and right and left turn.
$400 million. Diamond fingers are worth a good bit of money. That's why I gotta chop it off. But until that day, I've got diamond hands wrapped around the stock known as
Donald J. Trump. DJT. DJT, that's right. You gotta know your own product, sir. Anyway, I know you got a lot on your mind. You have so much going on with national security, everything, because you know you are the legitimate president of the United States. So you recently on Truth Social, also the main product of DJT stock, you just recently said that you were outraged about Biden's declaration that transgender identity awareness, like it's not awareness. What was the fucking thing it was?
I think it was visibility.
Visibility, that's it. It's visibility.
Or I'm here to help you out.
Transgender visibility, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you were pretty
once
pissed
in a while.
about that. You were pissed about the fact
The
that
word I like to grab and I call it vagina.
because it was outshining Easter basically. They can have their day,
Is this
but not
microphone on?
they
Can
can't
anyone out
share
there
it. They
hear me?
can't share it with Easter, right? Even though Easter decides to change its fucking date.
I feel like I'm
amongst
talking
space
a lot
side
of
and the
words
moon.
and then nothing's happening. You just continue on rambling and rattling on.
Yeah, what? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, but apparently you can't hear me because you just keep going. You just keep talking.
All right, what were you saying, Mr. President?
I don't want to repeat it.
All right, well,
I don't like repeating myself.
I was asking you a fucking question about what you were talking about.
Well, I was too busy complaining about you not listening to me, so they had to hold on a bit. Now I'm ready for your question.
All right, so Biden, right? He was transgender visibility, as you corrected me. You helped me out. Transgender Visibility Day. It enraged you. You went on social media and you chastised Biden for allowing this to overshadow in your own terminology this holiday of Easter, and that because Easter is a moon-based holiday, it just takes every day within the moon period between then and Passover, but you can't have it on Passover. That'd be fucked up, right? They can't share the same day. But also you can't have gender or not, I'm sorry, transgender visibility day. So what are your thoughts on this? What
I'll tell you what my thoughts are on this, and that's if I'm out on an Easter hunt with friends and family, we're looking at Easter, having a good time, lots of kids running around, baskets, frolicking in the flowers, rolling in the grass, and then I am forced to go up to my niece or nephew and be like, excuse me, but it's actually Transgender Visibility Day, and I've got to ask each and every one of you, since I see your Easter baskets are full of candy and Easter eggs, like, which of you guys feels like you should have a penis even though you don't? I just gotta know. You've got all your Easter. I think the limit of Easter eggs is like 6 Easter eggs per Easter egg hunt.
Isn't the point of Visibility Day to bring visibility to transgenders who are self-aware, not to try to make transgenders who are not aware?
I feel like they need to be visible about whether they are transgender, and that's why I asked them after the Easter egg hunt, after it's over, not during it, because you gotta first focus on Easter, and that's when you bust out the question. That's when you bust out, excuse me. What do you think you should have a penis? And if so, where's the nearest doctor so we can snap one on?
Wow. Well, are you willing to pay for that, Trump, under your presidency, that penis snapping on? Because
only if I've had sex with you and you're blackmailing me as part of the repercussions for the bad sex you received from me, Donald J. Trump.
Well,
Then I'll pay for your sex, Jane.
I would say that sounds ridiculous, sir, but actually that's happened before, so I won't say that this time. All right.
Hey, you live your life, I live mine. I mean, I thought that was the bum number one way, wasn't it? I mean,
It is.
you live your life the way that you want to live it, and sometimes I live my life having sex with porn stars and paying for their sex change operations. It's what I like to do.
I understand that, and I respect that, sir. That's what happens when you have a lot of money. I just want to rub shoulders with the likes of people that are in your circle, so that I may too gain unfathomable amounts of wealth due to the fact that you bequeathed upon me all this stock. You can see this lady right here. We don't know whether she is visible.
What are these ugly pictures that you're showing on
Is
your
she
screen?
visible?
I don't understand this.
Is she visible or not?
I see some people on the screen, and they're very weird looking. It's almost like you got it from like this collage
You've got
of
this
horrible...
lovely Easter bunny right up there as well. This is transgender visibility or
I just want to
invisibility.
focus on
Which is
Jesus and him rising from the grave. I don't want to think about whether people have penises or not. Who wants to think about that on Easter? Do you?
I do not want to think about anything. Honestly, I don't celebrate Easter or Transgender Visibility Day. I would rather just have a regular day where I could go to Costco, which you can't do on Easter, which is fine. I actually am fine with people getting days off. Days off are awesome. But like the point is that I don't want to participate in that either one. I'm
there
out of it. I
an
actually
item
don't. I don't
seems
fucking
to
use.
be a day on the calendar that is soup that they're holding up. It looks like
I'll eat soup.
May 2nd, May 5th, and then May 20 soup.
20 soup. Well, yum.
That's what appears to be on their poster. That's all I could say.
Well, Easter's a
It's
beautiful
gone.
holiday. I mean, it's beautiful, but I don't celebrate the religious aspect of it, so I don't care. And I thought it was interesting that you decided to prey on the fear of people who observe Christian holidays, that their holidays would be taken away from them just for one instance of when the moon happened to line up with the day that they chose for their transgender visibility day.
Well,
And
I will
also
say one
Easter's
thing.
already got rules about another holiday, which is the Jewish one of Passover. And
Whether
how many
you're a
rules
man
do
or you're
Easter
a woman,
need?
you know, whether you're a man or a woman, you've got a butt. Every man and every woman's got an ass, and that's why we celebrate Transgender Visibility Day on the third moon. What does the moon have to do with this? I'm actually kind of lost. What is a moon lines up with something apparently, and it becomes Trans Visibility Day?
Uranus?
What is this? No, you said something about a moon.
Yeah, the holiday Easter is based on when the moon is full. So
Okay. I thought it was like a Jesus thing, but I guess it's really just a moon thing, and I got confused.
it is a moon thing, but it's supposed to be a Jesus thing too. So anyway,
Did Jesus
our next
flash
story.
his butt on people when he rose from the grave? Is that what's...
I'm sorry, Mr. Trump. I'm gonna have to let you go because this show is on a tight schedule today. So I'm gonna.
Well, I just want to let you know your images are terrible, and I think everyone doesn't like them, and you should be ashamed.
Well, thanks for your feedback, Trump. I appreciate it.
All right,
And
I gotta
fucking
go. I'm like...
vote GDP. All right, peace out. All right.
I mean, he's got a point. You have weird images. I don't
Yeah.
even know what's going on.
Well,
in a lot of these.
our next story is about a man who went through airport security and boarded an aircraft by using a photograph of someone else's board pass that they took with their phone.
Does this image have anything to do with that?
I believe that is an image of a boarding pass, if I'm not mistaken, held by what appears to be some sort of genetically fucked up cyborg slash mutant human face with only 3 teeth.
Tall Mythum said Easter has yummy candy and Transvisibility Day has no candy. So I
That's a
guess
really
that
good
means
point.
Easter
Yeah,
wins, right?
Day really, really needs candy. But what kind of candy do you give out for that?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers are not a bad choice. Actually, Twizzlers are one of my favorites. I'd take them. Good choice. I approve. Twizzlers for Transvisibility Day. Please.
See,
I
there's
would
even
like to receive them
alliteration.
for free because that day exists. Please make it happen. Thank you. Anyway, so this guy really did do this. He actually fucking got onto the airplane. That's how far he got with a phone scanned photograph of a boarding pass that he kept having the barcodes that these people were scanning. He kept on showing it. It was a different passenger's fucking one. And then the other passenger, the passenger who he stole it from, they came through with their real ticket and they had theirs scanned and they all went into the airplane. But the airplane was fucking full, right? That fucking airplane was full to the brim. So this dude fucking gets into the lavatory thinking, alright, I'm just gonna fucking wait for this bitch to take off. I'll be in the motherfucking bathroom. And then I'll just come out and I'll sit some fucking place or I'll hide in a motherfucking cubby hole somewhere. And little you know though, that flight crew was clearing those fucking bathrooms out, making sure there weren't any motherfucking passengers in there, because that's what they do. And they do that. And if you have to fucking go when they're about to take off, and you're fucking sitting in that bathroom taking a piss, I've been there. They will wait for your ass. They'll be like, get your ass out of that bathroom right now. Then we can't take off without you. And they'll fucking sit there and bitch you out while you're pissing in there. So, anyway, that's what happened to this guy. They bitched him out while he was pissing in there. He came out and then he ended up being a fucking stowaway. I have the video. I have the video of this shit. So, we'll just fucking do this real quick. Pop the video on.
Texas man before.
Alright, it's not a very good video. It's a YouTube short, which sucks. So it's going to come in pretty lame. That's why I'm going to go to the full display here to do it.
Four authorities say he boarded a Delta flight from Salt Lake City heading to Austin, Texas without a
Here's
ticket.
the guy.
Watch as the man authorities identify
Why is he shaking
as
everyone's
Michael
hand?
Florzard appears to take
I
a
don't
photo
know.
with his phone of another passenger's ticket last Sunday. A felony complaint said he took photos of multiple passenger phones while they were not looking. According to the complaint, then using his phone as a boarding pass to board. Florzard was apparently on standby.
But didn't he also have a ticket to the flight? I haven't
No, he
heard this
didn't.
version of the story.
He then tried to get aboard a Delta flight.
No, he
Once
went on a
aboard the
different
Delta
flight
flight,
afterwards. Yeah, he had a flight for a different. He had a ticket for a different flight.
Equipment storage door. A flight attendant then assists him to a bathroom toward the front of the plane while others board. Before the doors close,
Right, but he had a ticket for the
He
flight.
did
but
it
then
out of
it got-
desperation. And I think that he
I know,
was
but-
agreeing with these people to do it, is probably what it looks like. Look at him shaking these motherfuckers' hands. Right?
What do you mean they agreed?
Look
Why
at
would they
him
agree
shaking
to
these
it?
motherfuckers' hands.
As he leaves it,
Like
an
a
attendant
goddamn
sees no
politician. He
open
probably
seats
fucking
and
talked
tries
to them
open
and like
as the plane
was
starts
like,
to
I just have
taxi.
been here
Then
for
she
24
realizes
hours. I need to
he's
get home to
not
my
a
family. Can I
passenger.
take
The
a picture of your
dramatic security
boarding?
camera footage showing a Texas man
Yeah,
before
but then I would say,
starting
well, how am I going to
to
get on? I don't. Why would someone agree to that? It didn't look like he did on purpose. Why would you even like consider that? Why would someone agree to such a thing?
I don't know. I was just imagining.
Your theory is stupid.
It's just an imagination. It could have happened. I don't know.
But my understanding is that he had a ticket to that flight, but then it was like overbooked, and so like they moved people to the next flight, and he was like, "Oh my god, I need to be on this," and that's why he did that. Because they tried moving him to the next flight, but he originally had a ticket for that flight.
Yeah. Well, I know that he was definitely fucked by the airlines a little bit first before he made the decision that he did. And I've been fucked by the airlines pretty bad, as Spirit specifically. So I understand. Anyway, that poor motherfucker is probably in jail for what he did. So that's fucked. Given that he was the one that probably got fucked over in the first place. But I mean, what can you do? Honestly, getting on a fucking flight you're not supposed to be on, what are you supposed to do? You gotta go to
And
jail, I
this
think.
this image that you're showing is a picture of what?
It's a picture of a boarding pass.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like it's like on a folder or something.
Look, you don't ever criticize my images. Now you just suddenly are an image critic. What's the deal?
Well, I don't understand why there's like gibberish on them also.
Well,
And it looks like it's from like a 1950s movie or something.
yeah, you can't read it. That's true. I mean, what can I say? I mean, I don't know what to say. It's Yominaiwa is what she's trying to fucking say.
I guess we'll just never know why you choose the images that you choose. Because it seems like it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's a boarding pass. This guy, he had his boarding pass that he took with his phone. This guy, his boarding pass is clearly the same. It's a fake boarding pass. It's fake. You can see it's fake, right? That's what it is. It's a fake boarding pass. Come on, man.
But is he trying to get into like feudal Japan with this fake boarding pass? Looks like there's like a Ronin warrior on the left or something with some sort of birth defect
All right.
trying to get into Japan, like Kyoto or something.
I am not sure, but what I am sure of is this. I'm going to take a brief break to get another beer and pee, and then we are going to watch a documentary about me that happened. And then we're going to.
Oh, great. We get to watch a documentary about you.
You don't want to watch it?
No, that's fine. I'm just
You don't want to
making
do
fun
it?
of you for it, for telling people to watch a documentary about you.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
gonna watch a
it's gonna
documentary.
happen.
Like, okay, because
They
the
made
one thing
it's a
you should have
documentary.
just teased like we're gonna
It's
watch
not
a
they.
documentary, and then it just everyone's like, okay, that's fine. But
No,
instead of being about like a murder mystery or something, it's about you.
yes. Yeah. No.
It's like, oh, we gotta watch like the Jinx or something. Like, what happens in season 2 of the Jinx, where there was some guy who was a New York City real estate mogul guy, or he was born in a family of such a business, and he kind of goes crazy, moves to Texas, Galveston, and murders people, dresses like a woman for some reason because he thinks people won't notice him there. In terms of like, I don't even know what he was thinking. Got arrested for stealing a sandwich from a grocery store. But documentaries like that, where there's like, it's almost like something out of a Coen Brothers movie. Like Coen Brothers are kind of known for having, in some of the movies like Fargo or Big Lebowski, like some sort of crime going on, but there's like such stupidity in everyone's actions. Like all this like preventable consequences, life and death type situations that could have been easily avoidable. But it's, to me, it's just like the Jinx is one of those documentaries where you can't believe why someone who let's say probably murdered these people seeks out all this attention from documentary crews and stuff like that. I guess because he's trying to piece his reputation back together after mentally recovering from probably murdering people. But it's like this, in your quest to exonerate yourself, you keep adding more and more fodder for ways to tie you to these actual crimes, where if you just sort of continue to live your life in general anonymity, you would have been fine. Okay, let's see. Matt Mattis says, to be honest, Nava Sensei did change the timeline of quite some people. So it's definitely relevant. I bet though I was supposed to read something first before that. It wasn't Trans Visibility Day, so he thought cross-dressing made him visible. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's a reference about the Jinx guy. Yes. Apparently, yeah, trans. It is weird to say visibility because normally it's like, Black History Month or African American, I guess there's like, what is that word? I can't come up with it. Awareness? But they didn't choose awareness. Seems like awareness would be a better word than visibility for transgender people. Visibility seems like a weird word to choose for that. Awareness would be like the easiest word to go for there.
Which would be the easiest?
Transgender Awareness Day, as opposed to Transgender Visibility Day.
Yeah. Probably.
Why they went with visibility is like weird. Like, what does that mean? Visibility. Anyway, I'm gonna get a drink too.
Yep, go for it. I'm gonna get myself ready to play this video for people. So I'm gonna give you guys some context before I load this up. This is a documentary about me. I know I didn't tease it like Bite Binge wanted me to, but the fact that it exists at all is pretty shocking, and it's quite a good documentary. Definitely about my contribution to entertainment, free entertainment, and I am honored to show it here on the program today, if I can find it. I know I can find it exactly where it is, but I'm using this resource for something else. There it is.
I want to set a scene for
Yep.
for you that
Close. There we go. Alright, we should be able to broadcast that through. I'm going to go ahead and do this because it's just better. I wish Bite Binge would fucking get his setup in order. He needs a new camera. That's the problem here. But he doesn't have one. Someone's got to give him one for his 40th birthday. But whatever. I fucked up and didn't buy that. I should have bought that for him. Instead, I got him some other dumb shit. But anyway, I should have got him that. That's what I should have done. I got a fucking slinky. You bitch. Let's drink together. We don't have enough drinking on this program. It's one of the things, especially with this fucking documentary coming up here, that someone made and put a lot of goddamn time into. I mean, a fucking ton of time. I know, because I edit shit. I've edited so many videos.
All right, I'm
I
back.
know how long it takes to get these splices and splices and stuff and line your audio up with it. Alright. Compi, let's fucking go. Are you ready, Bite Binge, to watch this ridiculous documentary?
Self-aggrandizing?
Oh, it's not
that you were-
self-aggrandizing.
you're
It's very
putting through on your channel?
real. This is a very fully. It's a full story. It's not just
You're so full of yourself.
It's not just
On your own stream,
not just the
watching
good.
content made about you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's what Donald Trump does? Do you think he goes on Truth Social and says, "Here's this documentary about me"?
I would say that you have a point, but you don't even have your image here. And
well, you notice there's been no
there's
issue
a reason
since
that
turned off
I think there's a reason that nobody's making documentaries about Bite Binge. And the main reason is probably something that the Boy Scouts could get you started with. Their motto is be prepared.
The Boy Scouts could get that what?
Yes. If you were just prepared, then you would have a lot more opportunity.
Oh, you got me. I got zinged.
Oh, yes,
that's
I
the
did.
classic bum zing. Look, I thought you got me good.
Oh, I did. You struck first, man.
He quoted Boy Scouts and everything. I was been taken down another level. Now
Well,
they're
now
gonna
that you
take one of my
recognize that-
badges away.
Now that you recognize that, anyway, are you ready to watch this?
All right.
I know you're probably gonna want to throw up in your mouth. I understand. Just
I want to set a scene for you
hold
that
it.
may or may not be relatable. It's sometime in the late 2000s. You just got done watching all the episodes of Higurashi no Naku Koroni split into 3 separate videos on YouTube. And you think to yourself, wouldn't it be pretty cool if I could understand this without the subtitles?
this is like the
I
Wayback
should try learning
Machine
Japanese.
used
But
to
instead
go
of
back
going to the
YouTube at
library
that
and
time,
getting a
because
reputable
that's what it used to
Japanese
look
learning
like.
book, you go straight to YouTube looking for some quick and easy videos to digest in the meantime. And what you come across is not what you expected. Not at all. You come across a channel, Bum Number 1, and what you see and hear shocks you to your very core.
Kampai, you bitches! It's time for Nama Sensei's
There you
fucking
go.
Japanese lessons.
It's truly a sight to behold, but you're laughing too hard to make sense of it. Let's analyze this. An intoxicated man wearing an academic cap stands in front of what appears to be his refrigerator and hovers uncomfortably close to the
refrigerator.
camera. The first words out of his mouth give mixed messages. He says cheers in Japanese before calling you a bitch.
Yoroshiku, you bitch.
This is not the Japanese teacher you were expecting. But you decided, in this instant, after watching just 10 seconds of his oddly hostile introduction, that he will be your Japanese teacher.
Don't be writing fucking love notes and shit in your fucking notebook.
This is Nama Sensei, a name that translates into English as Raw Teacher. So who is Bum Number 1? Also known as Nama Sensei, or just by his actual name, Jeremy Fawn? His first foray into YouTube started with his Smashed Update series, which has him showing off various video games while drunk,
That is-
as the title suggests.
The first video.
Drink some fucking beer.
The Smashed Update has a bit of a double meaning though, because it also predominantly showcased the then newly released Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
What you have to
One
do.
motherfucking night.
If you
for
want to go
Brawl
viral, you have to
releases
give
right
something
here
nobody
in
else
Japan.
has.
Broadcasting from motherfucking
Nobody had
Hirakata.
this shit.
This is
This
Jeremy
is
Thorne.
cringy, though.
And this is the Smash Update.
He was in a bit of a unique position as an English speaker residing in Japan at the time. Brawl wouldn't be released in the US for another couple months, and even longer for the rest of the world. So these would have been pretty novel and informative videos to stumble upon.
That's the shit. Now it's time for you to see 3 more stages that you haven't seen from me before. So fucking stay tuned and we'll get into that shit. Bitch.
All of them urged his viewers to go to dkvine.com and ask him questions. This is a Donkey Kong forum that he
So
was
true.
associated with, and it's still around to this day,
It is
interestingly
still
enough.
there. It's still there.
This kind of integration of YouTube and an external site is something you don't really see nowadays, but it wasn't too uncommon back then. It was before YouTube became this monolithic, all-consuming entity, and forums were still very much a place people frequented and used to post their gaming videos. I wasn't able to find any archives of these forum posts, but some of them can be seen in the Smashed Update videos themselves.
Well, Shadow K.L. Oak
Cloak.
8? What the fuck?
He didn't answer
So
questions
drunk, it
only
was
related to
K
Brawl
Loke,
either.
like
One of
K
them
Rule.
was just asking him how to fix a broken cigarette. He would get questions on his answering machine, which suggests he put his phone number on the forum. But I suspect this is just a bit.
I gotta say, as you can probably tell, I'm gonna be playing Smash Bros. Brawl while I'm bloody pissed, mate. And I don't mean angry, although one usually does lead to the other.
It's funnier not knowing, honestly. He would also enlighten us on a very
So who left
important
that
question.
message?
Just what was this drunk American guy doing
I
in
was one
Japan
of
in
the
the
viewers.
first place?
I'm a fucking composer. I hoped to fucking work for
Yeah,
a
it
company.
didn't happen.
It wasn't
much like
staged,
this
that was just
fucking
an actual
company
viewer
over
that
here,
left it.
Making music for games.
I did not
It won't
get
be
the
until
job
episode
making
12
music
of
for
this
games.
series where he would start trying to educate his audience on Japanese culture and language in his own unique way. This would plant the seeds for what would later become. By the way, these videos
There's
are so old,
Mushroomhead
the
who
comment
would let me
sections are all kinds
Play
of
the
fucked up.
drums and sit on my
You can
lap.
see Bum Number 1 replying to comments, but not the comments themselves. making
Yeah,
it
this
appear
is
as if he's
horseshit.
having a
That's the way
schizo
YouTube is, so they
conversation
just
with
fuck me
nobody.
over. That's how they are.
Lord only knows what he's replying to with some of these. This is just kind of how all YouTube videos from this era are. If you're wondering where I was during this time, I was probably uploading episodes of the anime School Days and OSTs from Sonic games, but I digress. Speaking of outdated YouTube features, this leads us to one of my personal favourite videos on this channel. How to deal with YouTube death threats. This was back when you could still send channels direct messages.
Dark
Do I
Emerald.
look scared or drunk? I think I look drunk.
This is an absolutely magical video that truly encapsulates what it was like being on this site back in 2008.
I can fuck you up and cut your neck up, and I will sell your neck on eBay and make a profit. I will cut up your ass, bitch. So shut the fuck up, because I live in Harlem and me and my boys can blow Japan up, pussy, and Naruto is dope. Does this motherfucker realize where Naruto comes from?
The Smashed update didn't just cover Smash though, he also later talked about other video games that had yet to see a release in English, such as Final Fantasy IV on the DS. He would also sometimes include his own translations of some of the cutscenes. For some reason, he had a real hatred for Sega that kind of annoyed me back in the day, but now I just find it funny.
Actually, that game right here, this Valkyria Chronicles, this is an excellent game, and I played every one of them.
He'd also filmed some videos at the Tokyo
I
Game
never
Show.
hated Sega.
Because
I just
YouTube
think
only
Sega
allowed
sucked in
10-minute
the,
videos at the
8-bit
time,
wars.
for most people anyway. Not all of his work was available on this channel. He often redirected his viewers to a website called file2.com.
Yeah, in the 8-bit
can be
war.
seen in
Back
this
when it
video.
was Sega
Nowadays,
Master
it just
System versus
redirects to
Sega, or versus
DKVine.com.
Nintendo.
The stuff he made here was also a collaboration
And the
with a few
Genesis
different
versus
people.
Yeah,
Super
8-bit
Nintendo.
Most
Sega Master
notably
System's
his
not
then
that
best
great.
friend
8
Sam
really was the
Respes.
worst.
The two of them made a TV show a few years prior called Homeless in Denton that aired on North Texas Television, a network for student productions.
True.
Honestly, this whole thing is a bit of a rabbit hole all of its own, but the important part is that this is where his YouTube name comes from. He
It
played
is where it
Bum
comes
Number
from.
1, and Sam played Bum Number 2. It's kind of a mockumentary, gross-out comedy show following a couple bums as they do bum things, I guess.
This is only 6 months old! Only 6 months old! Score! Score! Score!
Oh, and they have a pet dolphin named Schroeder. The last episode of this was a one-off special in Japan, unless you count the sort of reboot that Sam Respes made over a decade later that did not feature Bum Number 1. He also made another show from this era called Slamfest. According to their website, Vagrant Productions, this was a show that featured the
I have
bums
not
narrating
seen
over
that
fights between various celebrities and
decade-older
pop culture
thing.
icons.
I
I have
wonder
no
what
idea
that
if this
is.
was
We
live
should watch
action,
that.
animated, done with Suitmation, fucking
So
action
do you have
figures
these
slamming
episodes
together,
of
I have all
Slam-
of this.
else.
Yeah, all of
As
this.
far as I can tell,
Yeah, I have all this.
60-something episodes of this show all lost
Let's
to time.
make a pause right now just so I
Yeah,
can show you that I do have all this. And that I honestly am going to do something today. I already decided to do it, but I'm going to... Let's just see if I can find this.
You're gonna
anyway.
show something from Slamfest?
Yeah, I can at least show that I have it, you know? Like, but I need to buy something to make it work. That's the crazy thing. And I'm probably gonna fucking buy it right here and now. But let me damn it, if I can't even oh motherfucker. There it is. Okay. Good. There we go. That's the fucking shit right here. Alright, you know what we need to do this? You know what we need? We need the fucking DVD player. Because we got disc 1 and we got disc 2 on this bitch. Both of the fucking discs are there.
Is there disc rot on it?
No, it looks good to me. It's got a good label on it. I haven't even pulled them out of here. They're like mint. Look at this shit is mint. That is mint looking shit. There ain't a fucking scratch on that thing.
By the way, you need to turn down my voice. My voice is... What's like? You want me to turn down my voice?
Yes, please. Anyway,
Because I'm overpowering.
I need
Because
to
now
buy
I'm
a
listening
DVD
to
player.
the... I have to listen through your stream.
Wonder if I could buy a DVD player right now. Suppose
So I'm
I
only
should.
just now noticing how much louder my voice is.
All right.
Matt Mantis is saying this shit hasn't been archived. You don't have it archived digitally yet?
No, I am very bad about archiving myself. Does this seriously only cost $19? That's the overall pick is $19.
Matt Mantis is saying you don't have a
Let's
PS2?
let's fucking go. Let's at least get this. All right. That's a done deal. We're buying that. Um so anyway, we'll get this on to media again. I'm having issues, but yeah, well, I mean, it's not Panasonic's fault. Honestly, like the format wars were complicated. So, it's I'm not gonna call them up and do anything. But anyway, you gotta get the first ever one. That would be the hardest thing to do from them too. It's a poor suggestion. Let's turn the thing back on. Sorry.
Was a DVD for sale on the website, but you can no longer buy that. The
You
site
can't.
itself
You can't
is
buy
long
the
gone,
DVDs
but
anymore.
thanks to the Wayback Machine, many of
There's
its
lucky
pages
that
are
there's
still
any in my
viewable.
house.
It is
I fulfilled
arguable
every
when
order,
Vagrant
though.
Productions
Every
actually
order.
began. One could say that it was in 2004 when Jeremy Thorne and Sam Respes grabbed a video camera and filmed themselves making jello shots with Everclear. Or at the beginning of 2005 when they got drunk behind a gas station right after purchasing a new video camera and came up with ideas that would be the genesis of their hit cable access show Homeless in Denton. The actual moment when the logo was created was in May 2007 in Hirakata City, Japan, during the filming of Homeless in Japan, Put It In Your Mouth, and Slamfest 2. After hearing Jeremy state he always wanted the logo to be footage of a dog taking a dump, Sam drew it up.
I did always want that.
I mean,
and I did
chicken
get
wings, bitch!
it. I made them.
Watch the show, put it in your mouth. And fucking learn how I cook.
Put It In Your Mouth was a cooking show that was also hosted by Jeremy and Sam.
I love cooking.
It features everything you should come to expect from them by now. Lots of cursing and drinking, and the occasional bit of gross-out humour. There was going to be a second season of this, but only one episode of it was released, with the rest being stuck on old DV tapes, according to this comment. It's a shame because this one episode from season 2 is one of the funnier ones in my opinion. It really started hitting their stride. The very first episode from 2004, which was described as a sort of prequel to this format called Cooking with Beaver Machine, seems to be lost as well. If you're wondering what the hell Beaver Machine is, it was the name of their band. The opening song to this show has lived rent-free in my head for well over a decade now.
Put in your mouth theme song.
It's big and hard, put it in your mouth. It's
There it is.
fine and lard, put it in your mouth. Right up your ass, put it in your mouth. We're in Japan, that's why we can't smoke grass.
There was a reboot series that Jeremy made a Kickstarter for in early 2013. He explained that part of the budget would go towards relocating Sam from Denton to LA, which is where this particular season would be shot. Hence the name, Put It In Your Mouth LA.
Yes.
It exceeded its goal by over
A
$1,000,
very
showing
I
that this
couldn't
drunken
find the
duo
photo I
had some
wanted.
dedicated fans at the time. Some of the higher tiers included a Blu-ray release and a chance for backers to appear as guest chefs in the show itself. However, soon after getting funded, it was announced that the project would very likely get cancelled, and that backers would be refunded. The reason for this is, undoubtedly, quite a dark chapter in the channel's history. There was some kind of altercation involving Sam Respes that led to him being kicked out of Jeremy's house.
Yeah,
According
it
to
was a rough
Jeremy, it
situation.
escalated to a point where the police had to be called in.
They did get called.
It sounds like a pretty epic lost episode of Put It In Your Mouth, I must say. The show ended up not being cancelled
There
though,
was footage
contrary
of
to that
it.
earlier
There
post.
was. but
Only the first
it is
episode
gone.
featured Sam. This was presumably shot right before they had a falling out.
There's
The rest of the episodes featured different
that
co-hosts,
shit's
such
done
as
and done.
Nick Robinson,
It's over. That
the
shit's
So I
happened
Booked a
a
Flight
long
to Japan
fucking time
guy.
ago.
Interestingly,
Ain't no big
his
deal.
brother, Porter Robinson, sampled Nama Sensei in one of his songs.
100% in the
Oh yeah, Porter Robbins.
100% in the bitch.
Porter's
Anyway,
awesome.
some of these LA episodes are
I
pretty
support him
gimmicky.
entirely.
There's an entire episode where they LARP as cultists for half an hour. But they do eventually recover from the loss of Sam and get back into the flow of things.
Yeah, Porter Robinson made a whole track for my ass. Actually,
The
it
Smashed
was
Update
super
was
honored,
gaming
and
videos with
I
beer
had
and
to sign the
swearing.
rights over to him.
Something that
of
wasn't
course,
too
and I
uncommon
did.
in this era of
gladly signed
YouTube.
those motherfucking rights.
Actually, it was kind of just the status quo
yeah,
if you
go
were looking
look it
for
up.
any
It's
kind
called
of gaming
100%
content on
bitch.
there.
He's played that shit at
After
clubs.
all, this
I've
was
seen
the
him on
age of
thing, people
AVGN and
mosh
his
to
many
that shit.
clones.
It's ridiculous.
That's not to say that every YouTuber like Jeremy, who drank, cussed, and talked about video games, were ripping off the AVGN. But it was definitely something that was in the zeitgeist of the time. And some were
Oh
better
yeah,
at it
everybody
than
was
others.
getting drunk on the
But
internet.
number one, I think,
Or
was
I
one
guess
of the
all
more
my
natural
friends
users
were.
of such
I-
colourful language.
That's
And I suspect it's because it
in
was
the
less
end,
of a character and
really,
more how he was
the
in
truth
day-to-day
is,
life.
when I was in Japan, that's not
Now,
the
I'm not
case.
saying he literally walked
It was
around
before
Japan
then. It was
drinking
when I
and
was
aggressively
in,
calling
doing
people
the
a
homeless
bitch.
indent that
As
it
funny
felt
as that
like
would
everybody
be.
was getting drunk.
But those few moments of
doing that
candor
shit.
in certain videos suggest he was playing into what was already there for humorous effect.
Here's a fucking analogy for you. When you take a shit, you say, because you're taking a fucking shit. Do you act like that in normal life? Well, yeah, you take a shit every day. But no, you don't act like that when you're fucking giving a dissertation on world peace.
The gaming sphere of
Very
YouTube
true.
Circa 2008
words.
was well
That's a
acquainted with
better
this presentation. However, never had anyone seen a more raw Japanese teacher.
Fucking bitches. It's time once again for Nama Sensei's fucking Japanese lessons.
Yoroshiku.
Yoroshiku. You
Bitch.
bitch.
I don't know if it was intentional or just a happy coincidence that Jeremy's YouTube persona was the antithesis of everything the Japanese considered proper. Instead of polite and meek, he was crass and confrontational.
No, it's just always the same
He was like
thing
some
that I
kind of
was when I was
post-World War
the
II caricature of a rude
bum
American
character.
expat in
just
Japan,
the way it was.
which made it all the more amusing that he, of all
I don't act
people,
like
was
that
the one teaching you the
unless
language
there's a
and
camera
culture.
on.
You're gonna be able to understand Japanese.
Or unless
You're
there's
gonna be able to
nobody
speak
else
it.
around but like really
So
close
fucking
friends
sit
as
your
well.
ass down and get ready to learn something, you stupid fucking
There's
cunt.
a
But Nama
there's a
Sensei
side to
wasn't a
people,
joke.
and I think everybody's
This
got a
wasn't
little
just
bit
some
of it.
skit.
There's a side
Once
to
you get
people
past the unique presentation
that
style, you realize he's actually a pretty good
you only
Japanese
show
teacher for a number of different
in
reasons.
certain places
I dare say
I just
he's a
happen
good
to
teacher
show it on the
because of
internet,
his
too,
unique presentation
as a
style.
character.
At least if
But
you
in
don't
real
get
life, I
completely
only talk
blackout
like
drunk
that
while watching these
among
videos.
very close friends.
Well, maybe.
I
I certainly don't do that like around my
alcoholic
close family either.
It's easier to learn
It's too
something in
much
general when
to
the
be talking
material
to them
isn't
like
dry
that.
and boring. But the way he teaches also helps you commit things to memory.
It just looks like a fucking squiggle to you, but it ain't. It's fucking so. So there, you bitch.
The only way I remember to write so is to say fucking so out loud.
What do I think of with the motherfucking Triforce? Does it look like a fucking sack?
Does it look like a sack?
Kinda,
Sure the
yeah,
fuck
it kinda
does.
does look like a sack.
It really
Don't
does.
want you to
It
fucking
looks like
remember
a
that.
sack.
Another example of this can be found with his music video reminding you how to count in Japanese.
You're a stupid fucking bitch. She needs on sheet. You're a motherfucking bitch. Cunt. 1, 2, 3. You're a stupid fucking bitch. Go, bro. Nana hotch. Biatch.
He's also just good in general at breaking things down and giving you time to process them with funny tangents.
You're in a fucking movie theater, it's dark, and she has her hand down your fucking pants.
Could you not say
need to
fucking,
say
so you just
Suki,
mouthed it?
Alright? That's when you say that shit.
I didn't mouth
Don't
it.
be
I said
saying that
fucking.
shit. Someone you just met off
No,
the
I
street.
said
Nama
fucking.
Sensei doing this on purpose? Is he
Oh, it
secretly
just looked
a
like you mouthed it
genius?
to me.
No, I don't
There
do
often
that.
isn't a
No,
quick and
no, that
convenient
was an
method for
homeless
memorizing
indent, and we
things,
beeped
however.
it out, but we didn't
In these
beep it out after
cases, you
that.
just have to write it 50 fucking times
We
in
actually
your
censored
motherfucking
the first
notebook.
50
season of Put It in Your Mouth.
motherfucking times. 50 times, bitch. 50 times.
And put it on
50
NTTV,
fucking times in your notebook,
cable
bitch.
station
50
for like a
fucking
year.
times. But you still have to write it 50 times. So
If I
do it.
remember
Nama
correctly.
Sensei wasn't teaching you any old Japanese, though. His lessons had practical purpose for anyone going to Japan. All of the important stuff, like ordering beer at karaoke or picking up bitches.
Because if you keep saying, yo, bitch, this bitch, that bitch, obviously, you're not gonna get any fucking head.
So how effective were Nama-sensei's Japanese lessons? Users on the internet still occasionally look back fondly on them and wish for his return. He was a teacher that was more down to earth. He can be likened to a drill instructor. You get the sense that he wasn't just verbally tearing into you to put you down.
I wasn't.
There's
I
more
never
to it than
fucking
that.
tear into your ass.
He wanted
We're all
you to reach
bitches.
your full potential.
That's the
You can
point.
do this shit, you stupid bitch.
You may be a bitch, but he wanted you to be the best bitch you possibly could be. I mean, if he actually hated you, why would he be taking time out of his day to teach you Japanese in the
exactly.
first
I took all the
place?
time. I
Or
took all the
encouraging
time,
you
did
to
it
drink
for
along
free,
with him.
For
Cheers
free.
to you for fucking learning
For
this
free.
shit.
That's how it's all
Nama-sensei
about.
only wanted what was best
The
for you.
reason you're a
He would always
bitch
be
is
around
because
to
I
whip you
gave
into
it to you
shape by
for
calling
nothing.
you a bitch.
That's why. And even
Alas,
YouTube
he had many
wouldn't fucking
problems
get
with
the
YouTube
little bit
itself,
of fucking
or rather,
advertising. Yep.
Google AdSense.
That's
He still
really
owes him
what it
over
is.
$1,000 in ad
So
revenue
shitty.
to this day. Apparently they won't pay him because he moved to a different
They
country.
fucked me over. It's
The
over.
daily dumps
I don't
would
even have
eventually
rights
come to an
anymore.
end.
It sucks.
And the final Japanese lesson would come in the form of a presentation teaching Osaka-ben.
Ahoka means, are you fucking stupid? And the answer is yes. You are fucking stupid.
Thank God this is what you
Remember
think
it.
the last lesson was, because you missed
After
it.
this, there were
I'm
some
glad.
videos explaining how to play Dota 2, which I remember watching in
Also
their
true.
entirety at the time, despite having no interest in the game. But that was pretty much it for YouTube and Nama-sensei as a whole. He started a business called Remotey, making some kind of device
yeah, I
that allowed
didn't
you to
start that
control a home
business. I
security
joined that
system via
business.
Wi-Fi or
And
something like that.
unfortunately, that didn't pan
Honestly,
out.
it's
so
surreal
don't worry
hearing him
about
talk
that.
professionally here
That's
without
not where I
dropping
made any
bitch and
money.
fuck every sentence.
You can choose to connect Remotey and all your devices to
I
the
was,
internet using either Wi-Fi or Ethernet.
Yeah, I'm
When Remotey
not
connects
involved.
to the internet, the
And
red light will turn off.
He would stream
simple
over
and
on
easy
Twitch
to
every
deal
now and
with,
then, and this is where he can still occasionally
some
be found
business
to this day.
transactions.
YouTube is far too sanitized for a channel like this nowadays. Actually, I think it was far too sanitized for it even back then.
And you can be friends with a crackhead, but if you become one, I'll piss on your grave.
But nevertheless,
quote.
he embodies that spirit of old YouTube that I find myself nostalgic
watching.
for.
The past. Some people live in the motherfucking past.
This is a bit different from my usual content on this channel, but it's a video that I've been wanting to make for a long time. He's not necessarily a super big or well-known YouTuber, but he's certainly one that left an impression on me and many others. So I wanted to make this deep dive on his content and history. A huge thank you to the man himself for answering some of our questions a few years ago.
A huge you're welcome to you.
I implore you to go
deserve
check out
this.
some of his old
You
videos and
deserve
see if you can catch him
the
streaming
12
sometime.
viewers that this is getting.
In either case,
In
make
addition
sure to
to
crack open a
your
beer.
You
36,000 subscribers. Congrats on that. It's more than I got.
A special thank you to my
You
channel
probably
members and
delivered
patrons.
something that people are
And
not
Snickety
looking
Slice, I'll see you
like
around.
or that are looking for. You figured it out. What you got to do is give people something that they're looking for that isn't there. That's what you got to do, and you did it. So good job, and you've done it here. I wasn't looking for this, but then I found it. It was good.
Wait,
to see.
he's telling me that I bought Persona 3 Reload and it sucks, so there's no reason for me to play it?
What the fuck are you talking about? God damn, bite
It's
bitch.
incredibly mid. That's what was the title of his video for Persona 3 Reload.
Whose video? What? Oh, I can't do this.
The YouTuber that you're showing content
There
from
we
right now, or at least were
Oh,
30 seconds ago.
I see. You're talking about
Yeah, notice
Snickety
there's
Slice.
been no issues since my camera's been off, so I guess I
talking
gotta
about
look into
you're talking about Snickety Slice, right? Snickety Slice
Yes.
is the guy that made that. Okay, so what are you saying about them?
What? Say it again? Sorry.
Snickety Slice is the name of the person who made the video we just watched. It was a long ass
Yes.
video. What
So,
are
know
you
what happens
saying?
when you get to the end of a YouTube video, it shows additional content,
Yes.
which is what happened.
Yes.
So I was commenting on that, and you were in the
What
dark.
additional content were you commenting?
Top it. You need to drink some more. Where's your fucking
Shut up.
drink?
You
Eat,
bitch.
drink some more
Look,
alcohol
you
so you
need
can
to
drink
fucking fix your camera
and
some
talk
more.
better.
All right? You need to fucking
Yeah, maybe
lay
I
off.
should look into. Maybe I mean somehow my camera's having an issue with Discord.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
what
I
the
need to
fuck it
buy
is.
you a motherfucking camera. I'm gonna do it. So don't worry about it. But god damn. Anyway, what the fuck though? What part? What were you talking about? Because I still have that. What are you saying? All right, I'm gonna fucking
No,
show
so
it.
he had a video called Persona 3 Reload, the worthless remake.
No, complete Persona 3 analysis, Ultimate Persona Compendium, Ultimate
No.
analysis.
No.
Because this is the end video. Look at it. I've got it. Here it is. Snickety slice.
I promise you it was on the
I'm
screen.
showing you it. It's
That's
right
not
here.
the same image. It's not the same image.
There was more Persona?
Yes.
He obviously has Persona content.
Then click on his fucking channel and look until you find it.
Until I find what? Why am I looking on his channel?
Never mind. Just move on.
Reload a worthless remake? That one?
No, it's right there. The one right next to yours.
Yeah, Persona 3 Reload, a worthless remake. What about it?
That's what I just
not as good
said,
as the
and you
original.
kept. Now you're just now acknowledging its existence. Now you're pretending like you've acknowledged it the whole time because you're such an asshole.
What? Okay, so what about this? It wasn't shown before. Like,
I made a comment about it, and then you argued its existence for 2 minutes, and then when you finally find it, you just
it's because
pretend
we didn't show it
like
to
you
anyone
weren't
on
looking
Twitch.
for it the whole
None
time.
of the viewers knew
You're
it was
such an
there.
asshole.
There was no way. You're the asshole. All these viewers, they didn't know what the fuck you were talking about either.
They saw it.
You're the asshole. They didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
No, you have to
You know,
dig into the channel.
In
to do
real
that.
life, you comment on things on the
Oh, for the
screen in
love
front
of
of you
fuck,
and things
dude.
like that.
For the love of fuck, seriously.
So I bought the
My
collector's
fucking
edition of
Okay.
Persona 3 Reload that came with a statue.
God damn it, Bite Binge.
You want to buy it from me?
No, I don't want to fucking buy it from you.
Well, do you want to buy any of my other collector's editions? Because I have a lot of them.
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to let them devalue. And
They're
then
not
I'm
going
going
to
to purchase
devalue.
them.
They're going to go
I'll
up. They're
purchase
going to
them
go up
when
like
I am.
Trump's.
I'm going to purchase
social
them
media,
when I'm
right?
60 and nobody wants them. I'm going to get them for dirt. I'm going to get a piece of shit. I'm going to be like, damn, this one's got a fucking piece of corn in it. I'm going to go around the corner. I'm going to get an NES game and I'm going to fucking trade that fucking corn-filled shit for some snake rattle and roll. That's how it's going to happen in the fucking year 2060, bitch.
Hey, so I mentioned to you earlier, like why
What?
we were starting a little bit later, which is I was working in the orchard.
Okay.
So you know this orchard, it's
Yeah.
got mulberries, it's got plums. These are types of things, and I grow grapes and muscadines.
I know,
I'm looking
I know what you grow. Yes.
I'm looking
It's
at
spring.
making like a winery or something. What if we had like a put it in your mouth wine line?
Dude,
Where it's,
do you want to literally do that? If you
I
host
thought about
if you host the filming location, I say yes. I say yes, let's make some wine. I will get all in. We'll do science and stuff. We'll sell the wine. We will sell the
yeah, I
wine.
mean,
We will sell the wine. How much grape can you make right now? How sweet are they? Are they like these candy corn ones or whatever they're
well,
fucking
that's
called?
the issue is in terms of the grape. I mean, I have grape plants, but I don't think they're going to yield a whole lot. But I could be wrong. But what is going to yield a lot is the plums.
Oh, you want to make umeshu?
So it's
Umeshu
going
is
to be plum
great.
wine.
Yeah, umeshu is
wine.
plum wine. That's what umeshu is. Umeshu
I'm
is plum
talking
wine.
potentially hundreds of plums.
I know that sounds really okay.
I
We
was
can do that.
I was looking at the trees, and this is the first season where there's just like I'm looking at what's growing.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with hundreds of plums?
Let's make some plum wine. Let's make umeshu and sell it. Let's put it in your mouth, umeshu, and sell it. I'll learn how to do it from the ancient people when I go back in June, and we'll figure out how to do it, and then we'll do it ourselves.
Put it in your mouth, Napa Valley.
Yeah,
says
well, Napa Valley, it wouldn't
Tom
be a
Mifflin.
Napa Valley. It'd be Hirikata, because we would just
And
find someone who makes wine locally. There was a
well,
winery around us that made blueberry wine that we loved. We bought their bottles all the time, so we could go there and just like ask them questions. But they were not making umeshu. They were making like grape wine with blueberry instilled in it. But anyway, it still we could
I
figure
mean,
it
I
out.
have grape plants, but I'm never gonna have a yield of grapes that's gonna be enough to make wine. At least not anytime soon, unless I expand. But the plum trees.
We
I mean,
might
I
still
was
have to
look.
make some grape wine for the show that would cost um, less, that we could just buy some grocery store grapes for, because I want to try to make grape wine as well.
Well, that's my plan. I thought about
We gotta
expanding
fucking
my.
figure out the legal ramifications of selling wine on the internet, because we're gonna sell it at top fucking dollar
Oh
value,
yeah, it's like an
and we're gonna also
international
drink the
trade
shit out
thing.
of it too, and we're gonna make a bunch of it. It's
You
gonna
know,
be stacks of it, and we're just gonna be like, "Yup, this is what the value is," and then only those people get it, and it's gonna sit there forever. But we're gonna keep getting the money slowly and surely, because unlike I am fucking good for my goddamn word. See, that's the thing on the internet. The fact that I fucking delivered that Kickstarter correctly with everybody getting their DVDs and Blu-rays and shit, like the fact that it always happens like that, like I don't fuck people over, that means that I can try again to do that, and nobody's gonna be like, well, he fucked us over before. Nobody ever is gonna say that shit. So if I decide to do it, then we can do it. But anyway,
I'm gonna turn on my camera so that
oh
my
shit,
Discord
then I can
can
put you
crash
back.
again.
Yeah, let's make
I'm
it
sure
do
it'll
it. It's
crash my
definitely
Discord, but
it's
let's do it.
definitely your camera, 100%. But anyway,
Isn't that weird?
what's the plan for the rest of this evening? Because that is it for the program. There's one more thing actually. I've got one more thing to
I
disclose.
think you should play Vampire.
No, no. Before we do that,
That
let's
is
decide
always
what we're
my
gonna do
suggestion.
afterwards, and then I'll disclose something fucking interesting that I want to teach people about.
Did you download your PlayStation Plus games for the month?
No, not yet. How long do I have?
Well, a while. What is it? April?
I don't know.
What are the games?
I don't know.
I mean, you could have had fucking what is it? Plague Tales, and I tried to get you to download
I
it,
don't
and
like. Yeah, I don't even. I don't want to play that. So don't worry about it.
you don't like what Plague Tales is fun because it's got weirdo characters and narratives and stuff. Oh, is that
Jesus,
boring to
Mike.
you?
It is. It is. I'm sorry. Thinking about Plague Tales just makes me want to yawn. No, rat swarms are not my thing. Um, zombies are not my thing. Oh, here he goes. He's gone. That's how quick it is. This is the disaster. It's a disaster. Like, seriously. Anyway, I'm gonna still do this. You guys, this was supposed to fucking hit a lot harder than it did, unfortunately. But that's just how the fuck it works sometimes, you know? What can I say? Sometimes it fucking hits harder than it needs to. Sometimes shit doesn't hit so hard. Do you see these fucking images that you've been looking at today? Look at this shit. You see all this fucking shit? We were talking about this shit, our topics of the show, right? Everything that you saw. Look at all this shit. It's so much shit that we looked at in the fucking computer screen since we started talking about Apple. When we were talking about Apple, you weren't probably even logged on, but did you notice the two fucking leaves here with the antenna when we were talking about robotics? There's two fucking leaves there. And it just looks normal. Like nobody noticed what was going on with this. I'm going to tell you what was going on. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck was going on right now. Look at all these copyrighted characters. But if there's something wrong, look at these representations of sperm. There's something wrong with them. Especially this one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, anytime it's on the video, the camera, it like crashes after a
Yeah,
while.
just don't use the camera. Keep the audio on right now. Let's just keep you on audio and just resign to the fact that you need a camera. I'll help you out and we'll figure it out. So, anyway, we've got this image here, right? This is wild. Let me tell you how the fuck this is going on. You're going to be shocked. All right? I have stood up my very own AI on my own local machine. So you can do this too. This is unbelievably amazing. You can sit there and you can put whatever you want as a prompt in and get AI responses out of it. And you don't need the internet. You can do this in a closed network, meaning I can shut the internet off and this AI that I own, I have it on my computer, it's open source. It's called Stable Diffusion. That's the AI. But you have to put a bunch of libraries and Python and things on your computer and run it as a server. But if you do this, if you do all these things, you can get it to host this without the internet. And arigato, arigato gozaimasu. Uh, Daijoubu. Umai. So anyway, I'm running this artificial intelligence on my local machine without any internet access. I can put anything in this prompt that I want, and I can get a result. And that's what I did for today's program as an experiment. I actually put today's program into an AI, and then I told the AI to give 5 images per topic, except for the Donald Trump topic, which I extended into the Easter topic. And then I made the AI make random images about those things, and I put those on the image. You may have wondered what those weird ass images were, or what the fuck was going on with that. But that was actually something that was generated by an AI that I own. It's mine. I can train it personally. I can give it other stuff. It's crazy. It's like having a Pokemon. And Bipin just sitting there fumbling around with whatever he's fumbling around with. But I've got this shit running on my computer. And it took quite a bit of fucking horse shit to do it. But once I got it done, it's now mine. I can grow it as I like. And I can definitely train it for nefarious purposes if I desire. I can also train it for good. I can train it to make ridiculous images of my choosing in the correct format. I want to make it fit the um, TV. But I really want I just want it to make fucking humorous fucking stills for me. That's what it's gonna do. But I just wanted to, since I made this thing happen, to fucking put you through a bizarre experience, and then Byte's fucking shit fritzed, unfortunately. But that's just what happens. But you can put anything in there, and Spider-Man is what I'm gonna do. And because it's mine, because I own it, the copyright stuff doesn't go away. Like, it's mine. I own it. I make no rules on this. Spider-Man's what I get. I'm going to get 5 Spider-Mans right now. And it's going to be badass looking, too. I'll fucking do whatever you guys want as long as it's not violating Twitch terms of service here, guys. And this is not running on the internet. This is running on my machine. It does take a while, but I'm making high quality images. It also heats up my legs when it happens because my graphics card's working off the chain. And I have to use this special cooler, which is here and also here. Look at these coolers I have to deal with to make sure that my heat is not overdone, especially here. This load is huge on my GPU. My GPU is unfathomably insanely big, and this is just racking it. But AI loves my GPU, so it ends up doing very good work. We're going to see these Spider-Man images soon, and they appear in my images folder, which I think, if I am not mistaken, is right here. So you can see all these things coming in, even the new ones are coming in, and but that's wild, right? That's Spider-Man. That is not fucking any doubt Spider-Man. Skadoosh, before you give me any more shit about my computer, I just want to make sure you understand what you're dealing with.
Alright, I'm back.
You are dealing with... Oh, you can't see it. There it is. You're dealing with 24 logical processors, 12 cores, 3.79 gigahertz. That's the CPU. The GPU has 12 gigabytes of GPU memory, and actually it says 27.8 gigabytes. Which one is it? Dedicated is 12, GPU total is 27.8. And it is very, very, very good. So I'm just saying, like, I have a really good computer, and it's been really good for a very long time, actually. It's 5 years old, so you may be saying it's old, 7th gen Intel. Like, that's not a normal PC. Normal PCs can't run this, guys. It can't. They can't. It can't run it this fast, anyway. It can't take 3 minutes and generate these images. It does not happen. This AI is totally computing on my machine. It is not on the internet. There's no cloud horse shit happening here. This is mine. I own this. Like, as much as I don't own Spider-Man, I own the AI that is on this machine. It's open source, and it's trained by me now, so it's my own, like, creation at this point. It's weird that it works like this. The Intel CPU is dated, but it still has a lot of parallel processing power that most people don't even use. And this uses the shit out of it. It's still much more than most people, even today, buy, ever. So it's doing the job it's supposed to do. And doing it pretty well, honestly. Although it's funny that these happen here. This is the kind of thing I want to train out of it, you know? I just want to make it better. But it's unbelievable when you look at the end result. Like, look at the look at that. That's fucking ridiculous. And that's made by my computer. My computer, because I put the word Spider-Man in there. My computer
What
alone.
about, can you give a
on
prompt?
my electrical circuit
Can
made
you give
this
a
picture
prompt?
of Spider-Man. Yes.
Can you give a prompt for bum number 1?
Yes, but it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I did this with Pipe Binge and Bum number 1. I definitely did it, and let's try it. It's definitely not going to be the same. It's going to be all jacked up. It's a bunch of, like, blurred, dolly-ish crap. See, like this. If it doesn't make sense to it, it doesn't make sense. I'm not significant enough to be recognized by this unless I train it with my own image, in which case then it will totally fuck with me. I can totally train it to understand what Bum number 1 is. Elon Musk's Starship. Okay, I will do that. I'm going to stop this, actually. That's good. Yuck. Boy, that almost looks like a butt. Okay. Yeah, I know you, right? But at least it's not a butt. It's something else. It's like a radish root or something.
I need to find a plug-in for my controller. Hold on.
Anyway, I'm totally stoked about the fact that this is not something that other people control. It's under my control. I own this. It does kind of look like a homeless man's ass. That's nasty. I'm sorry. I don't know how it happened, but that's how it is. Like sometimes. Come on, do it. Make me my starship. There it is. Elon Musk's starship's coming in. But anyway, it's unbelievable that you can do this. That this is open source. That if you get the Git program and you go ahead and you install Git and you go on to um, if you go and get their source code and pull it in, and then you install Python and you add the right libraries and you get everything fucking running, and suddenly you have your own up and running web server locally of your AI that you have all these fucking tweaks you can do. You can train it. It says train right on there. You can train it. It's insane. And this is just a start. But I'm going to start collecting these things. I need a whole server of them. I need a dedicated computer for it. And I'm going to collect them. And I'm going to feed them. And I'm going to try to make them understand what current events are. And then we can work together to win in the 22nd century before I die, which will end up happening at some point. I gotta die at some point. I can't wait to see all the Elon Musk Starship things. The more image related your request is, the more image related your result will be. And if you put bum number 1 in there, you get garbage. Are you here still, Byte Binge? What do you think about this? What do you think about the fact that I installed a fucking AI that literally is not on the cloud, that is living on my server? And that I can have non-censored stuff. I can put copyrighted stuff on there. I can put Mickey Mouse and it'll do it. Because it's mine. It belongs to me. The server does. That's cool. Making maps is dope. There are people making maps at the bottom of the ocean right now. I think those people are heroes as well. Map makers are cool. Damn. I just fucked up. Well, whatevs. Starship getting made. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck's gonna go down with Byte Binge. If he's gonna come back or what the deal is. If bum number 2 lives longer than me, that would be wonderful because I know I'm going to live a very long time. I'm going to live a long time. So if he lived longer than me, that would be dope. I would be super fucking chuffed to understand that that would mean he'd have to be over like me on the deathbed, and I'd have to see his ass, and I'd know then that he lived longer than me. I'd be happy to see him. You know what? Yes. Who is the same age as you? Sam? Yeah, he is the same age as you. Yeah, he's the same age as Kyle.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, welcome back. Finally, you're here. What do you think of the AI that I installed onto my computer and turned into a server and then ended up making the show's graphics on today just for the fuck of it?
You gave it prompts, or like how did? What did you do exactly?
I actually gave it the um I gave it prompts as per the script that I sent you, which was also generated by an AI. Everything was generated by an AI today. You watched an AI generated show where Bytebinge failed to have audio-visual um, ability, but other than that, that's what it was. I wanted actually to point out that AI is prevalently becoming extreme, but I also wanted it to be absurd because it is making a bunch of mistakes. But these are some extremely detailed images that get made. Like, it's wild. It's wild that this stuff just got made by my computer. My computer did this. They made that. That's awe-inspiring to look at, honestly. I didn't do it. I just put this on my computer and asked it for it. This is not Elon Musk's Starship, but if he did this, how good would that be, right? This AI believes in Elon Musk more than we do. Of course. If I'm dead, like everything I have goes to my family, of course. That's how most people are. So yeah, if I got fucking axe murdered tomorrow, my family would own it all. Most of my legacy is financial, it's not online. My online legacy is almost worthless. This guy is honoring me far too much. There's nothing of value there as far as monetary is concerned. I mean, maybe someone else can see otherwise and give me an offer, but nobody does that. That's an industry of dick sucking that I'm not interested in. I've gone on. There are other things that I am even better at that I can make more money doing it than art. I love art. I'll just do it for fun. That's why I'm here. I'm here to fuck with you guys. That's why I'm here.
I'll be right back. Just a second.
But it's in reality you can do better. I'm not gonna make any money like doing art. It's not gonna happen. You can't do it. It can't be done. It sucks. I fucking studied it in university. Just even the fucking people said it couldn't be done. And that's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to be like, fuck you, I can do it. Because some people can do it. You know, there's like really, really good players, like really good guitar players.
Is a fuck nut. It's really, really true.
And you have to really fucking suck some dick.
Like
You do also.
You wanted to make something, and you just from your guts of your heart that you know no one wants it.
Yep.
Like, freaking no one wants it.
Nobody.
I start liking it to make some stuff, and I know from your heart no one fucking wants it in your house. That's fucking garbage. You know? The Applebee's, love it, fucking start liking it. The truth about it, fucking no one wants it.
Who?
No one wants it. No one wants it. The art is garbage. Unless you're Monet. You are just
Who is Monet?
It's an artist. It's someone you like it. Unless you are fucking gorgeous. You are not wanted. Artists are garbage. After this cat.
Well, this cat, this mushroom head, clone. Thank you for delivering the mushroom head. It's Thunder. His real name is Thunder. What? Oh, I'm sorry. That's wild, right? Like, that is fucking wild. That's what I'm trying to say was the how wild that this AI is. Don't let Kyle confuse you. She's fine. Yeah, I know. I need to put a suit on. My God, my eyes are so fucking watery right now. I don't know why. But anyway, that is so wild. Give me another prompt to do. One more before if Bite Binge comes back, we'll get him back. Are you back, Bite Binge? Are you back? Or are you gone? I may have to end this just because Bite Binge is not fucking able to even keep audio going. But I'll do one more of these, and then I'm gonna fucking head out to the Twitch graveyard. I know. I mean, it's first world problems, right? You can't get all hung up about a Twitch stream. Like sometimes you're like, oh, I want this to fucking really be insane, and it was insane, honestly. The fact that this was all generated by AI is ridiculous, but you can't fucking worry about shit like that. It ain't fucking that big a deal. And just like Kyle was saying, nobody fucking cares about art anyway, right? Only a few people do. It's the way it is. But those few that care about art, you saw what I did. You saw what I did. It's gonna happen. We'll get that shit. Gonna get it to this guy. Jeff Bezos violating Twitch terms of service. That's a fucking funny idea. Alright, let's put it on there. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be exactly what the uh, prompt is gonna be. And again, this is my AI, so there's no, you can't replicate this anywhere else. Only mine can do this. I love this. Okay, I want to make some corrections before I do it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you put double quotes around it, so I'm disrespecting you by doing this, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna correct your grammar, and I'm gonna make this AI understand it the best I can. All right, there we go. I think that's what you wanted. And then we're gonna do scooshes as well. Oh my God! All right, let's look at this horrendous rendition that this AI does. This is unregulatable, guys. At this point, you can host your own. It's over. We win. It's hard to do, but we win. Oh, you know what? This is actually a very, very dangerous prompt because violating the Twitch terms of service means the image might do that. I should probably not do that because it probably will actually do that. They don't know what it is enough. It doesn't know enough. You almost tricked me, though. You almost tricked me. You really did. I wonder if it's going to have a naked one by the end of this. If it does, I'm going to turn it off immediately. It's going to be like I've got my finger on the trigger here. Because now I realize you tricked me. But it ain't going to happen, I don't think. It doesn't know what it doesn't know what Twitch is. It does know what Jeff Bezos is. It's crinkling him around, as you can see. I didn't do anything, but I did by not being smart, you know? I mean, I can understand if Twitch were to ban me for that. Or give me a strike or whatever the fuck they do. I don't know what they do. But I could see why. Okay, here he has some hands on him. Now he looks like he really is violating the terms of service. It's getting progressively worse as it continues to go on. And what we get as an end result, I think, is going to be strikingly realistic, actually, because these blurry previews that we're receiving are not what you get. I know we're not even there, but there's 5 results. What we could also do is change this, and for the sake of Twitch, get 1 result per prompt. Because I'm getting 5 right now because I wanted 5 per prompt. Yep, there he is again. He's got some missing limbs. I'm probably violating the Twitch terms of service by doing this, but I don't care. Again, I own this, so I don't give a fuck. I just can't believe I can do these things. This is amazing. It's totally unregulated. It's mine. Alright, let's do the next one. Pregnant Bill Gates. I love it. We're doing it. We're doing Pregnant Bill Gates next. Oh, I'm so stoked about this. Because you could totally do this. We're not going to make any child abuse videos or anything with porn or anything that is inappropriate. We're going to abide by the Twitch terms of service here. We're not going to do any of that shit. That's stupid. I'm not putting that on my computer. I don't want it on my computer. That's fucking nasty. Alright, anyway.
Hello, sorry, I'm back. I had to go do something.
Oh, alright. Well, the prompt, we've been taking prompt from Twitch users. We're going to get Pregnant Bill Gates coming in. This is the next one we're going to do. And again, I'm trying not to be too censored, but I also... Alright, so here are the results. And if you really want to see how detailed they can be, look how detailed that is. That's jacked up, how detailed that is.
What is the prompt for this?
It is Jeff Bezos violates Twitch terms of service. And there's one of him feeling himself up, which you can see here.
But just violating the terms of service is him looking weird and puffy?
Just looking weird and puffy. That's exactly what this AI has done as the prompt of it. You can see this here.
What about Jeff Bezos as a giant spider?
No, I'm sorry. We have to do the next one, which is Pregnant Bill Gates.
What?
Then
I
we're
should
gonna
be
do
able
yours.
to jump the line.
Yours is the next one. You don't get to cut in line. You're next. You get to be that one. All right.
Well,
we're doing
I
this.
want
And
to
this
choose a
again. This
different
is my
person.
unique AI that's on my machine. So again, you can't replicate this right now. And I'm going to train the fuck out of this AI. I really am, because I really want to make this good. I mean, I wanted to make it my I want to make it my bitch. Honestly, that's what I want. I want it to be like
No, so I
I
want to
want to do
change it to.
whatever I want. Like I want
I want
it
to
to
change it to
make
Melania
video
Trump
game
as
art
a
for me
giant
and
spider.
stuff. What I want to make video game art with this. All right, I want this thing to be a workhorse. I want to automate it. All right, I'm not fucking around, but I have it on my computer. It's mine, so I can do whatever I want with it. It's actually happening in the command prompt. All right, this is all happening here. Look. All right, I can do this in any way I want. This web UI, it's optional. This is not required. Anyway, the point is, we are able to make images now, and I can start doing it in video games and other things. This is amazing shit. And you can just get this stuff and put it on your computer and make it not be on the internet and not have other people controlling it. I
All
want
right,
you
is it
all to
my
know it.
turn?
It's news. This is my big news. It's the Dumpster Talk News article of the day. It was supposed to be a huge reveal and everything, but we ended up having a technical difficulty show, but you saw it anyway. This is the real deal. You can put AI on your own fucking in your own fucking house. You can build it and make your own. And you might be able to put it in robots, just like I was talking about with Apple before. Like, this is real. It's not fake. This shit's happening right now. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm just a dude drinking a beer. He does not look pregnant. But I can't wait to see all of them.
You already showed Bill Gates pregnant.
Did I? I didn't
Yes.
look. I was talking about something else.
You already showed it, so I don't know what you're doing right now.
There has been 2, yes. Tom Milf. Tom Miff. Great name. That there has been a couple, but it's not really. Nama Sensei is done. Like, maybe he could come back. If he does, though, then personally, as a human being, me, I'm gonna have to be retired. I'd have to have no job before I do that again. Because that's a lot of work. I was going crazy back then with all the work I was doing. But the thing is, there was no consequence for what I was doing where I was. There's more consequence to what I would do now if I was to continue it or to try to get bigger. I just don't want to deal with that in my life, honestly. I just want to keep doing art as an outlet without having to worry about the consequences of it.
Why are you still compiling this one you've already done?
There's a pregnant Bill Gates. That's dope. Look at him.
Yeah, but you already did this.
No, I didn't. This is the same one.
Yes,
It's
you
5.
did.
Look, okay.
I watched it.
Here's the deal. It does 5 of every prompt. Here's another one. See? But there's going to be one good one. That's why we usually do 5. But I can change it. I can fix it for you. For you, I'm going to make the latency way less. Alright? I'm going to change this to 1.
We're taking 5 minutes to do each prompt. That's a little long.
It is long. I agree. Let's have more fun with this. I mean, I can really make it quicker. Actually, I can upscale by far less. No, I still like to. I'm sorry. I still want my good image. God, he does look pregnant. God damn. We gotta look at these pregnant Bill Gates pictures, and then we're gonna go ahead and do one at a time. And Byte's gonna get the next one. Alright, so here they come. First one is this guy right here. He is fucking preggers. Look at that shit. That's ridiculous. Alright, next is this one. That doesn't really look like anything but a hand coming out of him. It's a alien pregnancy. He's got a special pregnancy there. Here we have a pregnancy coming from the chin. He's got a third glass. Look at this fucking acid trip. What is this? See, that's the thing about AI. It's fucking crazy. Look at this. He looks like he's going to court, but he's fucking got that gut hanging. Like a tumor walking. Yup. Damn. Oh, look at it. But it's not real. None of this shit's real. It's all fake, guys. Every bit of this is fake. It's so fake. All right, Bite. What do you want?
All right, do I get one?
Yeah, you get one right now. Let's go.
All right, here's what I want.
What do you want?
Henry Kissinger shitting on Richard Nixon.
How do you spell Kissinger?
Kissing. I mean, seriously, you're asking Kissinger?
Henry
It's really,
Kissinger.
his name is spelled in a nursery rhyme.
Henry Kissinger doing what? Taking a shit?
Shitting on Richard Nixon. You know, he worked for Richard Nixon as the Secretary of State.
Here we go.
Skidoo wants you to drop it in Discord, the images you're generating.
I may do that. I have an archive of these that get every image that's generated goes to an archive. I have them all here, which I should be able to show actually. I think this is it, but if I do this, that's where it is. Yeah. Well, no, I still don't see anything. I don't know. I know they're being output somewhere. Maybe it goes every day or something and I switch to the next day. But it looks like this right here is the picture that it generated for you. I just wanted you to see it. Here it is. Are you seeing it? I'm sorry you didn't get the result you wanted, but that's because you only wanted one result. Because you wanted things to go faster. So this is your result. Are you satisfied?
Things to go faster?
Yeah, you said instead of doing 5 of every prompt, which is what I was doing before.
I don't see Richard Nixon in there.
I know, that's because you got 1 prompt response instead of 5.
I don't understand. If the picture is Henry Kissinger shitting on Richard Nixon, what does it matter whether it's 1 picture or 5? It's not.
All right, well, let's make the prompt more specific. All right.
I feel like I'm only getting Henry Kissinger. There's no Richard Nixon at all in that. Skidoo says just put parentheses on the taking a shit. That's what you're doing wrong, he's saying.
Really? Parentheses? Why?
I don't know. That's what he says.
Maybe it's true.
I don't know anything about prompts for AI. I have no idea. I've never done it.
That's interesting. That's not looking any different, man. I'm gonna skip.
I'm not getting what I asked for.
Do it again. It's just not doing it.
More parentheses.
Really, it makes it focus more parentheses? You might be right. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna listen to you, even though it's an AI that I haven't trained to do this with. Oh my. This is actually quite extreme. We might see something here. This is much more what you're looking for, I think.
What is happening? The
Well, you're
Mars
get.
is. I can't even see what's happening.
I can't either. We're gonna see until we get the high resolution image, okay? Something's going on here now, finally. Oh, it's a mess, but oh my, that's yucky.
What?
That's a yeah, that's an abomination. All right, let's try again. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die right here and now. Oh my God, this is getting bad, dude. I don't think we can do this. I need to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
It's gonna be
Nothing's
gross.
happening.
No, it's gonna end up being worse. There'll be shit stains. It's gonna be bad. Let it roll. Alright, well, I guess I already pushed the button. I tried. I've got my proof that I tried to do it. Oh! Oh, that's disturbing. We're not even there yet. It looks like
What?
some kind of crap.
What the hell?
It's an abomination.
I still don't see Richard Nixon involved.
It's both Henry Kissinger.
What the hell is... Remove the second sentence entirely. He says he doesn't. It says it's bad that you put please, whatever.
Okay, it's not ChatGPT.
Yeah. Also, you need to put Richard Nixon.
I did.
Oh well, he put It's the parentheses thing again. I don't know. He's a parentheses expert.
The parentheses is what the skadoosh is saying. I'm trying to take some advice from people. Like, even though I put this on my computer and it's mine, and I'm going to train it later what to do, and I'm going to tell it what the API is going to be. They know what the default API would be, maybe. I don't know. I'm just taking some advice, right? I believe him. Oh, I need to do that with Richard Nixon as well, huh? Alright, I'll do it. I'll try it. There's Nixon with turds, I think. We finally got Nixon.
There's turds now?
It looks like there's turds, like, being served to him. Which I would say was a more acceptable. This is what I think it is. I think he's about to get turds served to him. I'm fucking exhausted. I think I need to fucking call it pretty soon. Oh, there's some abomination now. See, look at this. This is how it ended up. Oh! Oh! Oh my God, what am I looking at? What is this abomination? Look at it. Oh. Oh. Alright, well, anyway. Well, it's time to raid. Bytebinch, can you give me a raid target, please?
Yes. Yes, I shall.
Ugh.
Remember last time I raided a guy apparently who was leaving, or actually he accidentally clicked streaming.
Yep, I know.
And we raided him.
If we get unlucky, too bad. Let's just give me a fucking target. You're the best at picking them. You pick ones that come back that actually like raid us. You do good stuff with them. Wait, all right. Skadoosh is asking me to do it. Can I do his? We've got someone in chat who wants to raid. Can I give you the raid to the chat guy? Oh, poor
Hold on a
Bite.
second.
I'm giving it to him. I've made the decision. Don't worry about it, Bite. It's over.
What?
It's over.